evening, everybody. We welcome you to Spirit Lake High School, and we are getting set for girls and boys high school basketball tonight on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com. I'm Jason Jacobs, Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, Mary Trainer, our audio engineer, along with Michael Petskamak at KUOO. And tonight we're getting set for Spirit Lake and MOC-Floyd Valley in a non-conference girl-boy doubleheader here this evening. And both of these girls' teams are sitting at 1-1 on the year. The Dutch of MOC-Floyd Valley picked up a win over Sheldon 53-42, but lost to Sioux Center 60-32. Spirit Lake lost a close one to Worthington the other night 49-44, and won a close one against Sioux Central 51-44. So the Indians 1-1 under Coach Todd Rodgers. The Lady Dutch are 1-1 under Darby Gustafson. And our Tim Soper did have a chance to catch up with Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rodgers the other night following their loss to Worthington. So we will hear from Coach Rodgers here on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. That is on the way next on KUOO and the live video stream at explorecabogie.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
On the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare, Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rodgers. He joined our Tim Soper following their loss against Worthington on Tuesday night.
Coach, definitely a tough matchup against Worthington, but I like how your girls battled throughout.
And we did. I thought we got off to a great start right away. I think that was really key, too. And us playing without Brooke, and she just had a phenomenal game that first game, put so much work into it. So coming out, starting like that was crucial for us.
Yeah, and you were missing Brooke Smith, but I thought your girls responded very well. The 5 starters saw plenty of action, especially Taylor Schneider, kind of your key ball handler for her. And I just like how, especially if she doesn't have the ball, she's moving all the time.
She's moving. She's athletic. She's trying to get to the rim, hit some threes out there, too. I thought Ella did a nice job, too. I mean, when you're looking at Ella, she had a little bit of varsity time last year, but as a sophomore, what she's doing for us right now is crucial. So I don't have to have Taylor. I don't have to have Brooke with the ball in their hands the whole time, and so they can do some different things for us. But I mean, just a great start, great overall game. I mean, Worthington, a really, really nice team. I mean, you look at every spot on their team, they power inside with the 2 posts, and they're athletic with number 20 and number 1, and you got the three-point shooter coming off the bench right there for them. And, they just got done beating Sibley, who's, ranked in 2A pretty high there. So, and we had our chances.
Yeah, and looking at the stats, I didn't keep track of misses, but I had them unofficially for 19 turnovers. You guys only for 9. So that kind of tells me the ball just unfortunately wasn't falling for you guys tonight.
Well, that second quarter, that was a painful second quarter just because we got the looks. We had the looks, and, they just weren't falling. And I thought we got a little mental, kind of got between our ears. We were thinking too much, and then we started forcing some stuff and throwing the ball up there. And I challenged them at halftime. And they answered that challenge. They came out. They were more, they were physical, and they focused on their shot because I thought we came out pretty red hot in that second half, and we put the ball in the hole. We weren't missing those inside shots. We didn't miss too many inside shots, honestly. I didn't think in the second half, and came up, hit some big threes there. And like I said, we definitely made Worthington feel uncomfortable, and I know they're a senior-dominated team over there with a couple of those very, very good ball players. So nothing but, we gained a lot of good things from this game, definitely.
Yeah, and towards the end there, definitely, it's a learning point. Your offense, it didn't seem like anyone really wanted to take the shot, but credit Worthington, they weren't giving you any open looks either.
Exactly. That's why we had to burn that timeout. I would like to have that timeout back right there because all of a sudden we just we stopped, and we didn't stop before on that. We didn't want to take that shot, and we had opportunities, but Worthington did step it up a little bit there, but we'll learn. We're young, and some of those girls are still young, gaining experience, and my seniors, they're gaining experience. Last year, some of those seniors, that was the first time they played varsity ball as a junior, so we're getting there.
Yeah, so now you still got a busy week coming up. Thursday, we'll talk about MOC-Floyd Valley. As Molly said, a very tough team, kind of a tough team that you faced last year. What do you kind of know about the Lady Dutch?
Oh, they're going to be physical. I mean, there's no doubt about that, kind of like tonight there. I know they lost some key players from last year's team there, but they're going to be physical. You're always going to know that. They have a nice point guard that can shoot from long distance, so we'll have to keep an eye on her. And we're just going to have to win that board battle. We're going to have to bring that same aggression, that same, physicality that we played with tonight to that game.
Any final thoughts on this one or heading into MOC, Coach?
No, just proud of the girls, the way we responded that second half. I mean, because the way we ended the first half, you never know about the way they come out, but we took care of business right away. I don't know if we ever took the lead or not on that, and that maybe we're up by 1. I'm not sure there. It was just back and forth that whole second half.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck on Thursday.
All right, thanks for the coverage.
Spirit Lake girls head basketball coach Todd Rodgers joining our Tim Soper following their loss against Worthington on Tuesday night. And this is the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare on KUOO.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
To Spirit Lake High School, getting ready for some girls and boys basketball tonight here on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com. It's the Dutchmen of MOC-Floyd Valley, in this case the Lady Dutch of MOC-Floyd Valley, taking on the Indians of Spirit Lake. Jason Jacobs at the call here tonight from Spirit Lake High School. We're going to run down the starting lineups now, and then we'll take a little bit of an extended break for the national anthem here. So starting lineups, let's go with the visiting Dutch of MOC-Floyd Valley. They're 1-1 under coach Darby Gustafson. They'll go with a 5'4 sophomore, number 10, Madison Potabom. 5'9 senior, number 14, Brooklyn Lusing. 5'6 senior, number 20, Abby Mao. 5'6 senior, number 22, Carlin Smith. 5'10 junior, number 40, Amanda Holstein. That's the Dutch starters this evening. The Indians starters, they will go with a 5'9 junior, number 5, Taylor Schneider. A 5'8 sophomore, number 11, Ella Turner. 5'10 senior, number 12, Brooke Smith. 5'10 senior, number 23, Cameron Sexton. 5'11 senior, number 25, Molly Van Dyke. Coach Todd Rodgers for Spirit Lake, and they are 1-1 on the year as well. Both non-conference games for the Indians. Both conference games for MOC-Floyd Valley. Historically, there's been 4 matchups in about the last 10, 12 years between these two squads. MOC has won 3 of them. Spirit Lake has won 1 of them. The Dutch won last year 57-29. The Indians won back in 2017 47-30, and MOC won the first 2 matchups before that. So there's kind of a little history on the girls' basketball end there. So Spirit Lake, MOC-Floyd Valley, girls and boys, non-conference basketball tonight here. Girls about to get started here at Spirit Lake High School. Again, we're live on KUOO and our video stream tonight at explorecabogie.com. You can watch on the CF Video channel. If you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, just search CF Video. You'll get the free app there. And you can also watch via, I believe, our YouTube channel as well at Explore Cabogie on YouTube. And we'll throw some links up for that here in just a moment on our social media. So there you go. Let's take an extended timeout. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout if we could here. And they'll announce the starters of the national anthem here locally, and then we'll come back with the tip-off between Spirit Lake and the Lady Dutch for high school basketball on KUOO and explorecabogie.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Windham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We welcome you back to Spirit Lake High School. Getting set for girls and boys basketball tonight here. Non-conference action, MOC-Floyd Valley at Spirit Lake. Jason Jacobs with the call. Matthew Grisham is our video engineer. Mary Trainer is our audio engineer. So getting set tonight for girls and boys hoops. My first games of the season. Happy to be along with you on what doesn't feel even remotely like basketball weather out here. And the tip is underway at 6:12, and our girls game underway. Spirit Lake with the basketball to start things off, and the Indians will go to Brooke Smith. And Smith will dribble to the free throw line now into the lane, now kicks it back out to Cam Sexton. They'll go top of the key back over to Smith at the wing, and a three-pointer is no good, but Spirit Lake will get an offensive board to start things off. And the Indians will go up top. It's Schneider. They'll swing it around. Sexton in the corner. Now back out to Ella Turner, one of the starters, and that shot is up and won't go. This time the Dutch come away with the rebound. MOC-Floyd Valley working with the basketball here. 40 seconds into the first quarter. They'll try to go down inside, and they get Carlin Smith cutting through the lane, and she'll draw a foul. Shot was up, but no good. And so free throws coming up here, and a foul on Molly Van Dyke. Her first, team first. So to the line, Carlin Smith, a 5'6" senior for the Dutch. And she puts MOC-Floyd Valley on the board first. Wrestling tonight on Q102 with Okoboji and Spencer at GTRI. That's always a good matchup. And that's going to be a missed free throw, but MOC-Floyd Valley is going to come away with the rebound here. So another opportunity for the Dutch. And they're going to try to kick it into the corner there to Mao. Abby Mao will dribble it back up top. Now check that. Now here's Abby Mao with it. That was Potabom that had it a moment ago. Now they'll go into the paint. This is Holstein. She'll draw a foul on the arm in the act of shooting. She'll shoot free throws. Amanda Holstein draws the foul. And Spirit Lake's Brooke Smith picks up her first foul. So quickly 2 fouls on the Indians. And to the line goes Amanda Holstein. And her free throw is good. So we're live tonight on 103.9, also on ExploreKaboji.com live video. Another free throw is good for Holstein. 3-0 MOC. A minute into this girls' matchup here this evening. And the Indians will face some full court pressure here. Smith picks up the dribble now up ahead to Schneider. Taylor will dribble into the corner, now goes back out. Smith shoots a three, got it to go, and we're tied up. Brooke Smith hits a tray, and Spirit Lake ties this one up at 3. Dutch on the other end. Potabom drives into the lane, dishes it out. Carla Smith for 3. Her shot is no good. We got a foul on the rebound. This one will go against the Lady Dutch. And the foul, I believe, is going to go on Amanda Holstein. That'll be her first team foul, number 1. So Spirit Lake with the basketball. And they'll again face the full court pressure. Smith will get it in from Van Dyke. Now it has to bounce it back to Van Dyke. Goes quickly right back over to Smith, and then throws it through the hands of Cam Sexton. Can the Indians save it? They cannot. Good hustle by Ella Turner, but that'll be the first turnover of the ballgame. We're tied at 3, 6:19 to go first quarter. And MOC will now face some pressure from the Indians. Schneider pressuring Smith. Bounce pass back to Holstein. Now she'll get it across the timeline. And it'll be tipped around, and MOC-Floyd Valley turns it over. Spirit Lake comes away with it. Ella Turner. Now up ahead, Smith for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound and putback also no good. A third attempt will go for Molly Van Dyke. So Van Dyke with her first 2 points of the night. 5-3 Spirit Lake. Now we got a foul here. It's going to be Smith, I think, reaching in here as the Indians were once again pressing. So a second foul on Smith, a third team foul already. And MOC will inbound here at half court. Like the changes they've made to the court here at Spirit Lake. I love that they have the lakes on there with the red dot for where the high school is. That's pretty cool. So MOC will have to inbound here, and they'll face some pressure, and it'll be knocked away. Good defense by Ella Turner as they tried to go into Madison Potabom. Dutch will bring in Maya Imiker. Let's see. They also bring in Carolyn Minus for the first time tonight. So Potabom will dribble it here for the Dutch. Picks up the dribble now over to Minus. To the free throw line they go to Lusink. Dishing it back out, driving in along the baseline. Layup attempt won't good. Offensive rebound. Putback partially blocked. And we'll see if Floyd Valley is eventually going to get it back on a loose ball. Here's a shot attempt that goes up. No good. Spirit Lake comes around with the rebound. So 3 attempts there don't go down for the Dutch. Still 5-3 Spirit Lake. Schneider, top of the key to Donkersloot. She's into the ball game now. Out to Turner. Back up top Schneider. Over to Sexton at the left wing. Cam puts it on the floor. Back out to Donkersloot. To Schneider. Schneider to the free throw line. Pretty good defense by the Dutch. They're, they're in man-to-man at the moment anyway. Here's a 3 attempt. Somebody got open there. That's Ella Turner. But her shot is no good. Offensive rebound. Putback also no good. A third attempt won't go either for Molly Van Dyke, but she's fouled this time around. And the foul on the Dutch will go on number 24, Maya Imiker. And that'll be team foul number 2. So a couple of free throws coming up for Molly Van Dyke. And that one is good. Non-conference basketball tonight here on KUOO and the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com if you're just joining us. Second free throw, also no good, but Spirit Lake's going to come away with the rebound. Great hustle again by Ella Turner. Now they'll go down inside. Great cut to the basket. Schneider was open. Good look underneath. Spirit Lake extends their lead to 8-3, and they get another turnover here. And driving in, layup will go this time around for Schneider. So turnovers leading to points for Spirit Lake. They lead 10-3 on MOC-Floyd Valley. Timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second timeout if we could, and we will be back with more high school basketball on KUOO.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Girls high school basketball here on KUOO. It's 10-3. Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. They do break the press. They just do the old home run pass. Amanda Holstein was open, and she lays it in on the other end. And the Dutch, that's their first made shot from the floor tonight. 10-5 Spirit Lake. They break the press. Schneider, shot from the elbow. That one is no good. Van Dyke again there to clean up the board and lay it in. Van Dyke doing the dirty work underneath. And now another steal and another nice pass underneath to Schneider, but the ball is loose and MOC-Floyd Valley comes away with it. So back-to-back turnovers. Dutch want to run with it, and the layup on the other end is good for Madison Potabom. 12-7 Spirit Lake. 3:54 to go first quarter. Schneider and the Indians will break the press up ahead to Turner. Into the corner, Donkersloot. They go down into Van Dyke. Nothing there. Defense collapses on her. They'll swing it around. Sexton into the corner to Schneider. Offensive rebounds have been good for Spirit Lake. Nice drive to the lane, but the layup is no good for Donkersloot. Putback attempt no good for Van Dyke either. So a couple of missed opportunities there for the Indians. As Emma Hendrickson will check in for the first time tonight. She'll relieve Cam Sexton. And the Dutch bring in Abby Mao again to the ball game. So the Dutch will face full court pressure once again. And they'll try to go up ahead and do to Potabom. She'll somehow maintain control. Dishes it into the corner. Now driving in is Holstein. Amanda Holstein will draw a foul underneath, and that's going to be the second on Molly Van Dyke, which is unfortunate. She's been a big part of this Spirit Lake offense so far. So free throw attempts coming here for Amanda Holstein. She is 2 for 2 at the line and also has a layup tonight. And this free throw is good. Spirit Lake will check in Fran Travis tonight and give Molly Van Dyke a breather. Second free throw attempt coming up here for the 5'10 junior Holstein, and that one is no good, and we're going to have a reach in on MOC-Floyd Valley on the rebound attempt. Holstein, I believe, tried to go get her own rebound there, but was a little behind. 12-8 Indians. They'll face some pressure again here. Henriksen over to Schneider. Bounce past Turner, back to Schneider, and you don't want to go backwards with it. Now up ahead to Turner, they break it. Up ahead to Travis. Travis, bounce pass into the corner. Donkersloot, now they'll swing it back up top to Schneider and can reset the offense. Henriksen left wing. Goes up top to Donkersloot for three. In and out, no good. Travis with the rebound. She is fouled underneath. Nicely done by Fran Travis of getting position there. And the foul is going to go against Amanda Holstein, and that is her third. So out of the game she goes, and into the game comes Brooklyn Lusink for the Dutch. Indians have a wide open Schneider. Nobody covered her underneath the basket, and Spirit Lake adds to their lead. It's 14-8. Now the Dutch back the other way. Potabom breaks the press, tries to take it all the way, and does. Nicely done, Madison Potabom. 14-10. Schneider crosses the half-court line. Now over to Turner. Skips it over to Henriksen. She'll drive in. Now goes back out to Donkersloot. Shot fake. Back out to Henriksen. Thinks about a three. Now over to Turner right side. Turner will step back shot. Won't go. And the rebound goes to the Dutch. And they'll come racing back the other way. Mao. Cross-court pass. Driving in. Minus. She loses control of the basketball. They will swing it around here. Now Smith drives in. She'll lose the basketball. We're going to have a jump ball called here on the floor. And possession arrow will favor MOC-Floyd Valley with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Pretty good crowd here for a non-conference early season matchup. Spirit Lake brings Josie Tweed into the ball game. First time we saw her tonight, she'll give Stella Donkersloot a breather. And the Dutch subbed in someone as well. It might have been Immiker. Driving in here is Potabom. She's going to draw a foul on the arm here. I think they thought Turner got her on the arm. Nope. Check that. It's going to be Tweet. Her first. So MOC to inbound underneath their own basket. It's Potabom. And surveys the floor. Pretty good defense. And ball tipped around. Spirit Lake. Can they come away with a steal? They do. jump ball. Jump ball is called. It's going to be Indians' possession, so that's a turnover on the Dutch. 14-10. Spirit Lake with the 4-point lead, 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Pretty good offensive output so far tonight. Breaking the press is Turner, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds. Pretty good defense there by Madison Potabom. So Turner will inbound here. Minute 52 to go here, first quarter. They'll go out to Henriksen. Into the corner, Turner. Henriksen surveys the floor from the wing. Now back up top to Tweet. Over to Schneider for three from the wing. It's no good. Travis tries for a rebound. It'll be knocked out of bounds, last touched by MOC-Floyd Valley. Travis maybe had a hand on it there. Brooklyn Lusing knocks it out of bounds. So Spirit Lake will inbound here underneath their own basket. Turner wants to go into Travis. She gets it stolen away. It's just a good hustle play there by Smith for the Dutch, and now they'll be able to set up their offense on the other end. Minus goes down inside, but Turner steals it away. They try to go over top of this tall Turner, but then she throws it right back into the hands of the Dutch. Back-to-back turnovers, and a foul, I believe, on Turner after the turnover. Or check that, foul on Travis after the turnover. So free throws coming up here for Carlin Smith, who got the steal and immediately went to the basket. And her first free throw is good. Well, the Dutch are a little cold shooting. I have them 3 for 10 here in the first quarter. Spirit Lake 6 for 18. Kind of cold shooting all around. Second free throw is good by Smith. The free throws have helped the Dutch make it a 2-point game, 14-12, Spirit Lake. Schneider has to pick up the dribble. Now to Henriksen, up ahead Tweet, and she travels. There's the 5th turnover on the Indians. Both teams now with 5 turnovers. And Spirit Lake going to back off the press here with the 2-point lead, a minute 16 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Dutch can tie or even take the lead here on this possession. And they'll bounce it over to Immiker. Now she loses the handle on it here. Defense just about comes away with the steal. Now a 3 attempt, and that's good for Madison Potabom, and the Dutch retake the lead. Turner brings it across here to Henriksen. Now back to Turner. 42 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Ella Turner will direct traffic now out to Schneider. Schneider to Tweet. Thinks about going down inside, but the Dutch have it all clogged up in the middle. They don't want to give it away any more easy buckets to Travis or the post. Here's a 3 attempt for Tweet. No good, and it'll be out of bounds. MOC-Floyd Valley basketball with 24 seconds to go, first quarter. 15-14 Lady Dutch. Indians will back off in a half court. Bringing it up is Madison Potabom. She just hit the 3 to give MOC the lead. Has 7 points so far in this one. And she'll shoot another 3. This little catch and shoot, couple of trays. Go for Potabom. 18-14 MOC, 2 seconds to go. Turner, can she get a shot off? I don't think she realizes there was that little a time. And the shot will be no good, and Spirit Lake will trail MOC-Floyd Valley 18-14 after the first quarter. Second quarter in a minute on KUOO.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
We start the second quarter with MOC-Floyd Valley leading Spirit Lake 18-14. Thanks for joining us. Jason Jacobs with you here on KUOO and the video stream at explorecabogie.com. Dutch with the basketball, and they miss a bunny to start the second quarter. It was a good finish to that first quarter for MOC-Floyd Valley. Now the Indians find themselves down by 4. Some players are back in there with a couple of fouls, including Brooke Smith and Molly Van Dyke. Turner goes out to Sexton. To the wing, into the corner, Smith. Smith drives in the lane. Reverse layup goes for Brooke Smith. 18-16 MOC. Here's Tierney Huss into the ball game for MOC. Goes to Maya Imiker. Out to Minus. Minus dishes it down to Lusink. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. And Turner back the other way. Schneider inside. Van Dyke just about traveled. Does get the ball down for a dribble. Now out to Smith for 3. And the three-pointer is good for Brooke Smith. And Spirit Lake retakes the lead at 19-18. 6:45 to go, first half. Dutch on the other end. Lusink at the elbow. Out to Minus. Her shot is up, no good. Cold start to the second quarter for MOC. Here's Sexton back the other way for the Indians. Now Turner. Over to Smith at the wing. Back out to Turner. Sexton left wing into the corner to Schneider. Smith dribbles the left side of the lane. Spins around, shot up, a little too strong. Offensive rebound again goes to Van Dyke. She's had a lot of those here in the first half. Smith thought about a 3. Now will shoot the 3. It's short. And MOC-Floyd Valley will have the basketball. 19-18 Spirit Lake, 6:05 to go. First half of our girls matchup. Boys game will follow a little bit later on. On KUO tonight, also the video stream at explorecabogie.com. Under the sports tab, you can click live video stream. You can also watch on the CF video channel if you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. Missed shot on the other end by the Dutch. They get their own rebound, though. Putback attempt also no good. MOC cold to start the second quarter. Smith back the other way to Sexton. Now at the wing, picks up her dribble, goes to Turner, top of the key. Over to Schneider at the wing, down inside Van Dyke, spin move. Puts the ball on the floor, loses the handle on it. Turnover, Spirit Lake, as it goes out of bounds. 6th turnover unofficially on the Indians. I have the Lady Dutch with 5. And the Indians lead by 1, 5:33 to go, first half. Madison Potabom, she's been good so far for MOC with 10 of their 18 points. Now here's a pass that's stolen away by Spirit Lake. It's Turner up ahead to Schneider. Layup a little too strong. Turner with the rebound. Her putback is no good. And the rebound this time around ripped away by MOC. And I think they're going to get Turner on a foul on the arm. So that'll be Ella Turner's first foul. And it'll be a 1-and-1 coming up here from Madison Potabom, who managed to rip that away. So Potabom will shoot her first free throw attempt of the night, and that is good. Our broadcast, thanks to all sorts of wonderful sponsors. They include the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Okoboji Motor Company Service Department, and Collision Center. Second free throw, good for Madison Potabom. 20-19 Dutch. 5:12 to go here, first half. Indians will break the press, up ahead to Sexton. Now Cam will wait for everybody to get back. Schneider dribbles left side of the lane, out to Smith for a 3 attempt. Nope, now she dribbles in with it, back out to Schneider. Smith shot fake, drives in, moves around the defense. Nice move by Brooke Smith. Smith has, 6, 8, 10 points, and the Indians retake the lead 21-20. On the other end, driving in, Minus kicks it back out to Potabom. She'll dribble into the lane. The floater, no good, and a rebound will go to Spirit Lake. And now Schneider, bounce pass to Turner, does get it back out to Smith before she travels. 3 attempt is no good. Ball tipped around. MOC-Floyd Valley comes away with a rebound. Potabom wants to run with it again. Now she'll pick up her dribble. Bounce pass to the elbow to Lusink, into the corner. 3 attempt for Minus is no good. Offensive rebound, put back also no good. Another chance here for the Dutch, and that one won't go either. 3 looks at it there, couldn't get any of them to go. Turner brings it up, now hands off to Sexton. Nice bounce pass to Smith, and gets the layup to go. Great passing by Spirit Lake. They extend their lead rather to 23-20. It's been a good first half of girls basketball. Potabom bounces it over to Immiker. Now into the corner. And drawing a foul here will be Carlin Smith. I think they're going to get Ella Turner with her second. And it is team foul number 8, and so it'll be a 1-and-1 here for Carlin Smith. She is 3 for 4 at the line so far tonight. Sexton and Schneider check out for the Indians. Henriksen is back in. And so is Donkersloot. Here's the 1-and-1 free throw, and it's good for Carlin Smith. Thank a few more sponsors. Bank Midwest, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, IGL Teleconnect, all making the broadcast possible. Smith with another free throw. It's good for MOC-Floyd Valley. And the lead is down to 1 at 23-22 Spirit Lake. 3:32 to go in the first half. Here's Turner. Picks up the dribble. Now does find Van Dyke. Back to Turner. Molly working in and out of the paint there. The Dutch have tried to close that off. She's managed to get a lot of passes into her like this. Does get one there, now loses the handle on it. It'll go out of bounds, last touch by MOC. She's had a good battle underneath there. I think most of it's been with Brooklyn Lusink and also Carlin Smith. Here is Brooke Smith. Little spin move, shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back attempt, also no good. MOC, actually it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Spirit Lake ball here. So another opportunity here after a couple of misses. Brooke Smith will inbound here for the Indians, leading by 1, just over 3 minutes to play, first half. Turner will set up the offense for Spirit Lake. Finds Smith at the wing, dribbles in with it. Dutch collapse defensively, now back to Smith. Maybe swing back to the wing again. Here's a 3 attempt. It's in and out for Henriksen. Offensive rebound for Van Dyke. Another 3 attempt. This one goes for Brooke Smith. Her third tray of the night. 26-22 Spirit Lake. 2:34 to play first half. Potabom to Carlin Smith. Now over to Minus. Back out to Potabom. They'll go to Mao here. Get past to Minus, she travels. Turnover number 8 by the Lady Dutch. And Fran Travis checks back in for Spirit Lake to give Van Dyke, who's got the 2 fouls, a breather here. Don't want to pick up a third one, obviously, here before half. Turner dribbles around the defense. Nicely done by Ella Turner, but can't make the bunny on the other end. Spirit Lake gets the rebound, though. And they'll go back to Turner. She can't quite hang on to it in the corner. I don't know if she was quite ready for Fran Travis's pass there. It'll be a turnover. So the Lady Dutch can try to cut into the 4-point lead here with just over 2 minutes to go until halftime. Potabom working with it right side. Now finds in the paint Smith, but she can't hang on to it. Spirit Lake comes away with the turnover. And Henriksen, I think, double dribbles. And the official agrees. That'll be the 8th turnover on Spirit Lake. Still a 4-point lead for the Indians. And Potabom will dribble it up here for MOC-Floyd Valley. Minute 42 to go until halftime. To Minus in the corner. Sees nothing. Back out to Potabom. Now to Mao. The Dutch have been best when they've sped up that offense a little bit. Trying to slow it down here and try to tipping it down inside. They wanted to go to Brooklyn Lusink, but Fran Travis was just too tall. It'll go out of bounds and remain MOC basketball here. Sexton checks back in. She'll give Henriksen a breather, and also Turner will get a breather as well for Spirit Lake. Dutch inbound the basketball. Try to kick it down inside to Smith. Now they'll bounce it back out to her. They wanted to go to Potabom a minute ago. We've got contact here in the lane, and it'll be turned over by MOC on the other end. Spirit Lake and Schneider lay it in. Good hustle by Taylor Schneider. And good heads-up passing by Spirit Lake. 28-22 Indians. Minute to go here, first half. Minus just about loses the handle on it. Now around her defender. Shot up from the free throw line. A little too strong. Rebound goes to Smith for Spirit Lake. Brooke back the other way. Finds Schneider, and she'll travel. 9 turnovers on the Indians, 10 on the Lady Dutch. And they will bring Tierney Huss back into the ball game to give Abby Mao a little rest. Potabom will walk it up here, 43 seconds to go. Bounce pass Huss. Now over to Smith. Surveys the floor, Carlin Smith that is. Skip pass into the corner, Minus drives in around the defense, lays it in. Nicely done by Carolyn Minus, her first points of the night. Lead cut back to 4. Now Brooke Smith told, hey, let's go for one shot here. 16 seconds to go until halftime. Now 12 seconds. Goes over to Donkersloot. Up top, Sexton. Smith in the corner for 3. Got it to go! Nicely done by Brooke Smith, her 4th three-pointer of the half. And Spirit Lake leads this one at halftime over MOC-Floyd Valley, 31-24. So Indians erase a 4-point first quarter deficit and outscore the Dutch here in the second quarter, 17-6. Let's go ahead and take a timeout here. We've reached our halftime show. It's brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll have our halftime show, first half stats and analysis, coming up on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
We welcome you into our halftime show. It's brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. And after a half of girls basketball here on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com, it is Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley in non-conference girls basketball tonight, 31-24. MOC led 18-14 after the first quarter. Let's run down the first half stats. And for the Dutch, 12 points for Madison Pottabaum, 5 for Carlin Smith, 5 for Amanda Holstein, and 2 for Carolyn Minus. Unofficially, the Dutch with 10 turnovers in the first half. And I have them 6 for 25 shooting here in the first half, and my apologies, my math skills are not quite good enough, so we'll figure that out. They're only shooting 24% here in the first half. A lot of the Dutch's points have come off of either free throws or turnovers in that first half. They were able to get out and run with it a little bit here at times, and that gave them the lead late first quarter, but then since then, Spirit Lake kind of went on a run to take the lead here at halftime. And the Indians in the first half, I have them 13 for 34. They're at 38%. Simply got off a heck of a lot more shots, but also shooting 14% better here in the first half. Spirit Lake offensively, Brooke Smith leading the way. She has 4 3-pointers and 18 points overall. 5 for Molly Van Dyke, and Molly's got to have about a half dozen offensive rebounds already, just doing a really nice job underneath the paint, or in the paint. And Taylor Schneider, 8 points for Spirit Lake in the first half. Indians unofficially with 9 turnovers as well. And again, they lead 31-24 here over MOC-Floyd Valley here at halftime of our girls game. Boys game will follow a little bit later on tonight here on KUOO, and you can also watch this game at exploreokoboji.com, at exploreokoboji on YouTube, or if you got a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick at home, just download our free app. It's called CF Video, the letters CF and Video. Download the app, and you can watch all of our games live or on demand through the video stream there on the CF Video channel. Free app on your Roku or Amazon Fire Stick. 31-24, Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley here at halftime of our girls game. And also tonight on Q102, we've got some wrestling, high school wrestling. Okoboji and Spencer are at GTRA. Scott Nolte and Tim Peterson providing coverage over there. KKOJ, this one should be getting underway in about 15 minutes or so. Redwood Valley at Jackson County Central for some girls basketball in Minnesota. And upcoming sports schedule tomorrow on the family of stations over on Q102, Trinity Christian at HMS for girls and boys hoops at around 6. I'll have the call of that. We'll have Emmetsburg at GTRA for girls and boys basketball on Y100. And here on KUOO tomorrow night, Iowa at Purdue as the Hawkeyes have their first Big Ten men's basketball game of the season. That college matchup can be heard at 8 o'clock, pregame at 7 here on KUOO tomorrow night. We'll have a coaches show Saturday here on Campus Radio at 8:15. And then Saturday night, the big game, Iowa and Michigan in the Big Ten football championship game. Should be a fun one here on KUOO. Pregame at 5, kickoff around 7:15 or 7:20 from the sound of things. Saturday night here on KUOO. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout if we can here, guys. 31-24, Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley in our girls matchup. We'll have more of our halftime show from Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center coming up on KUOO.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
We welcome you back to our halftime show from Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. Spirit Lake girls leading MOC-Floyd Valley in non-conference action 31-24. Boys game will come up a little bit later here tonight. Let's take a look at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's latest rankings that they came out with today. In Class 1A, lots of the Northwest Iowa teams. Newell Fonda number 1, Bishop Garrigan 2, MMCRU number 6. And Storm Lake St. Mary's is at number 9. Just dropping out of the rankings is Kingsley Pearson. In Class 2A, Dike New Hartford number 1, Central Lyon comes in at number 4, Siblio Cheaton number 8, South Central Calhoun 11, North Union 13. In Class 3A, Unity Christian number 1, West Lyon 2, ELC number 4, Cherokee number 6, Sergeant Bluff Luton number 7, and Okoboji comes in at number 14. That is a lot of Northwest Iowa teams in 3A. In Class 4A girls, Glenwood number 1, Bishop Heelan comes in at number 5, Spencer into the rankings at number 13, Class 5A Johnston number 1, and Sioux City East number 13. So those are the girls' high school athletic union rankings that came out this afternoon. They update those every week. We should have a boys AP poll, I believe, probably about next week. They'll come out with the first one of those if I was a betting person. Spirit Lake has the basketball and the lead to start the second half of our girls matchup here on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com. And it will be Brooke Smith dribbling in on the left side. Now a little step back jumper, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by MOC. Unable to corral it was Brooklyn Lusink. Maybe a little contact there with Molly Van Dyke. They're letting them play underneath pretty much. Indians will inbound here, now go up top to Sexton. Down inside to Smith, back out to Sexton. Cam won't shoot an open look there. Goes over to Schneider. Back over to Sexton. Dishes it inside or tries to go to Van Dyke, and Van Dyke can't quite get a handle on it. There was 2 or 3 different defenders over there for the Dutch, and it'll be a turnover, Spirit Lake. 7-point lead for Spirit Lake to start the second half. And Potabom dribbling with it for MOC-Floyd Valley. Picks up the dribble. Goes over to Minus. Now back to Potabom. Minus. Harlan Smith into the game. Also Abby Mao. And Brooklyn Lusing for MOC-Floyd Valley. Indians with their starting 5. And what are we going to have here? Foul, I believe, on Spirit Lake. They're going to get Taylor Schneider with her first. I believe they just got her on the arm. So Potabom will have it again here for the Dutch. Over to Mao. Spirit Lake has their starting 5 here in the second half. Potabom goes left side Mao. Mao, ooh, definitely carried it there. And there's turnover number 11 on the Dutch. Spirit Lake has Schneider, Turner, Smith, Sexton, and Van Dyke. And Smith will inbound here to Turner. And Ella will dribble it up. MOC will kind of back off a little bit. Both teams have shown some press in this one so far. Schneider over to Smith. Brooke Smith, that is. Goes into the corner. Turner down into Van Dyke. Defense collapses. Back out for a 3 attempt to Sexton. And Cam Sexton hits the 3. That's a good start to the second half for the Indians. Their lead is 10, 34-24. Good patience there. Minus will go into the elbow. Now nice passing underneath to Lusink. She won't make the bunny, but she was fouled while she tried to shoot that, and she'll have a free throw attempt coming up here in a moment. And the foul, unfortunately for Spirit Lake, goes on Molly Van Dyke. That is her third. Free throw on the way for Lusink is good. Brooklyn Lusink cuts the lead to 9. Lusink a year ago, a 53% free throw shooter, and knocks them both down here. The lead is 8 with 6:08 to go in the third quarter. And Turner will bring it up for Spirit Lake. Hands off to Schneider. Taylor goes inside to Van Dyke. Layup is good for Molly. Nice move by Molly Van Dyke. Puts that lead back at 10. Here's Carlin Smith for the Dutch. Dribbling left side. Loses it off of her leg. Turnover number 12 on the Lady Dutch. Now MOC will set up a little bit more of a press. Turner will have to go back over to Smith. Up ahead quickly to Schneider. Oh, and actually I think she just lost the handle on it. Turnover. Back the other way comes Potabom. Wants to run with it. Cutting to the basket is Minus. She lays it in. Nicely done by the Dutch. Lead back to 8. 5:24 to go, third quarter. Here's Van Dyke. Back out to Smith. Top of the key. Dribbles to the free throw line. Spin move. Now goes down inside to Schneider. And a little too far underneath the basket. Can't make the bunny. And the rebound will go to the Lady Dutch. Potabom will hand it off to Carlin Smith. Now over to Mao. Here's Minus dribbling right side. Little bump there, no call. Potabom, top of the key, and they're going to say offensive foul here. A little moving screen, I think, that time around. And they are going to get Brooklyn Lusink with her first foul. Team foul number 1 this half for the Dutch. Amanda Holstein has 3 fouls for MOC. She's had to sit the majority of the second quarter and into the third quarter here. Spirit Lake has Van Dyke with 3 fouls, who's still into the ballgame. Turner goes back to Smith. Smith over to Sexton, now into the corner. Driving in is Schneider. Bounce pass to a wide open Van Dyke. The defense collapsed on Schneider. Van Dyke lays it in. And Spirit Lake is 3 for 4 shooting here in the third quarter. And their lead is back to 10 at 38-28. 4:28 to go here in the third quarter. Now here's the Dutch. Lusink goes up top. Over to Potabom. Potabom puts it on the floor. Into the corner. Smith for 3. That's Carlin Smith. And shot up no good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake and Schneider. Schneider ahead to Brooke Smith. Here's a deep 3. And that one is no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is no good for Sexton, but she's fouled. Free throws coming up for Cam. Foul will go on Carlin Smith, and that'll be her first, team foul number 2. Spirit Lake has 2 fouls here in the second half. And Cameron Sexton goes to the free throw line for Spirit Lake. Cameron, as a junior, was a 44% free throw shooter. And that one is no good. Our broadcast thanks to Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, Consumers Lumber Company, the Hot Bar and Grill, MHR Insurance, and United Community Bank. Sexton gets another free throw attempt here. This one will bounce in. So she's into the, and Spirit Lake gets a steal here on the inbounds play. Schneider goes up top to Turner. Over to Brooke Smith for 3. No, an offensive rebound and putback, though, is there for Schneider. Nicely done by Taylor Schneider. Turns a turnover into points. The lead now 41-28. Minus. And she'll have it kicked here by Schneider. Good defense by Taylor Schneider. Wasn't going to allow an easy entry pass like that. We're going to have a timeout here, a full timeout by MOC-Floyd Valley head coach Darby Gustafson. 41-28, Spirit Lake leads the Lady Dutch, and we are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We welcome you back to Spirit Lake High School. Non-conference girls and boys basketball tonight on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Michael Petska, our studio engineer back at KUOO, and our video stream engineer is Matthew, doing a good job here this evening. Matthew Grisham. Don't need to laugh at me. This is my first game here of the winter season, all right? I'm allowed the name brain farts here early on. Lady Dutch with the basketball, going to draw a foul, and I think they're going to get a reach in here on Stella Donkersloot. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. It's an 11 or a 13-point lead for Spirit Lake, 41-28. Lady Dutch with the basketball. Here's Madison Potabom. And they'll swing it into the corner to Carlin Smith, down into the paint, minus. Defense was there to collapse. They kick it out for a 3 attempt. It's no good. Rebound tracked down by Spirit Lake. And Schneider quickly up ahead to Turner. Now Smith back to Turner. Head coach Todd Rodgers calling out the play. Driving in, and an easy layup for Turner. Nobody guarded her. That was nicely done. 43-28 Indians. Potabom out to Imiker, who's now in the ball game. Now they'll go down along the baseline. Amanda Holstein finally checked back in. Imiker in the lane, shot up, no. Van Dyke comes down with the rebound. Dutch are 1 for 5 shooting here in the third quarter. That's been a big difference here so far in the second half. On the other end, Schneider's going to draw a blocking foul as Madison Potabom was unable to get set underneath the basket from the looks of things. And that will be Potabom's first foul, team foul number 3 for the Lady Dutch. And they will bring in Tierney Huss. She will relieve Carolyn Minus. 43-28 Spirit Lake, 2:50 to go, third quarter. And the Indians will inbound here to Brooke Smith. Go behind the back dribble, now back out to Turner. Up top, Donkersloot tries to go right side to Van Dyke, now back out to Turner. And Spirit Lake will kind of reset the offense here. Hands it off to Schneider. Schneider will shoot an open 3, and it goes through. Nothing but net for Taylor Schneider. Spirit Lake's lead is 46-28. Biggest lead of the ball game for either team. Smith goes down inside to Holstein, who's back into the ball game, can't make the layup. Rebound goes to Van Dyke. Now Turner will cross the timeline. Hands off to Schneider. Schneider drives the right side of the lane to Van Dyke. Just about lost the handle on it. Now to Schneider. Up top's Donkersloot. Now they'll let Turner reset the offense with just under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. And a 16 or 18-point lead, I should say, for the Indians. Smith drives in, draws a foul as she went for a layup. Free throws coming up. And the foul will go on Tierney Huss. That'll be her first, team foul number 4. So Smith to the line for Spirit Lake and makes the first. Brooke Smith a year ago for Spirit Lake was a 78% free throw shooter. Another free throw coming up here in a moment. And too strong that time around. And the rebound will go out of bounds. MOC couldn't get a hand on it. I think 2 MOC players collided. So another chance here for Spirit Lake. Smith will inbound underneath the basket to Schneider. Now they'll swing it around. Donkersloot. Bounce pass back to Donkersloot. Open 3 attempt. Nope. And the rebound will go to the Dutch. And losing the handle on it was Tierney Huss, and that'll be turnover number 14 on MOC-Floyd Valley. A minute 36 to go in the third quarter, and Spirit Lake has opened up a nice lead here in this non-conference girls matchup. And what do we got here? Timeout by Coach Todd Rodgers. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age. You can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
(47-28), Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley by 19 with a minute 32 to go in the third quarter of our girls non-conference matchup here on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com. I'm Jason Jacobs, and it'll be Ella Turner with the ball here for the Indians. Over to Brooke Smith. Fran Travis checks in here for the Indians during the timeout. Gave Van Dyke a breather. Now Turner into the corner. Oops. Stella bounces inside to Travis. Loses the handle on it. Stealing it away for MOC was Potabom. She'll rice the other way, and she'll draw a foul on a layup attempt. That has been the best offense at times for MOC, is get that steal and go racing the other way, and Brooke Smith will pick up her third foul there. So a couple of free throws coming up here for Madison Potabom. She's now 3 for 3 tonight. Thanks to some more sponsors, your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, Okoboji Realty, State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman, and Interior Sewing by Lisa, all making our broadcast possible this winter sports season and throughout the school year. Another free throw for Madison Potabom coming up, and once again, nothing but net. She's definitely been the leader here for the Dutch tonight. 47-29, Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. Check that, 47-30. It's a 17-point lead for the Indians. Henriksen now into the ballgame for Spirit Lake. Goes over to Turner. Bounce pass back to Schneider. Dutch applying some pressure. They'll get it up ahead to Henriksen. Now back over to Schneider. Coach Todd Rodgers calling out the play, and MOC-Floyd Valley going to come away with a steal here. Who else but Potabom? Potabom wants to take it coast to coast. Cannot. Offensive rebound, though, for MOC. And there's going to be a foul here on the rebound attempt. Or after the rebound, I should say. And who's the foul going to go on is the real question. I think it will be on Cameron Sexton, and that will be her first. Team foul number 5. So Potabom will inbound. She finds Imiker. Maya Imiker has the defense collapse on her. She picks up her dribble, does find Potabom. Kind of in trouble there in the corner. Now dribbles into the lane, tries to go around the trees. And one for Madison Potabom. Wow. Potabom got the bump on Travis and the shot to fall. I believe that's just the second made shot from the floor here in the first half for MOC. Fran Travis picks up her second foul. Free throw is no good there for Potabom. Indians come away with the rebound, leading 47-32. 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Now a steal by MOC again. And a foul. This time around, it's Carolyn Minus getting in the passing lane. And a quick foul back the other way from Spirit Lake. Ella Turner picks up her third. So kind of sloppy here in the final minute and a half. And Spirit Lake will bring Brooke Smith back into the ballgame here. And it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw, as that's the 7th team foul here for the Lady Dutch. And it's going to be Minus at the line. And Carolyn Minus will miss the 1-and-1. Fran Travis with the rebound for the Indians. 18 seconds to go, third quarter. Smith, who's back into the ballgame, will bring it up for the Indians. 12 seconds into the corner. Sexton puts it on the floor. Now 8, got to do something with it. Has to go back over to Smith. It'll be poked away by Carolyn Minus. Good defense by MOC. Just under 7 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Smith will inbound for Spirit Lake. Goes to Schneider. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Now hands it off to Henriksen. Gets into the lane. The floater. Good for Emma Henriksen. And that's a nice way to end that third quarter for Spirit Lake. The Indians lead MOC-Floyd Valley 49-32. Fourth quarter in a minute. KUOO.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
(49-32). Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley to start the fourth quarter of our non-conference girls matchup, and the Dutch turn it over to start the quarter. It'll be Ella Turner coming away with a steal. Up ahead to Schneider, now Turner. Indians leading by 17 here. Trying to pick up their second win of the season. Inside to Van Dyke, they'll dish it out to Smith. Drives the baseline, floater a little too strong. Rebound will go to MOC-Floyd Valley. Potabom wants to come back with it the other way, and then they'll throw it away. Well, the turnovers could be a little less for each side. Spirit Lake with 14, MOC with 16 here through 3 quarters of play. But the Indians are happy with the scoreboard, 49-32 lead. Turner up top to Smith. Dribbles left side, layup won't go. Rebound will go to MOC-Floyd Valley. And they'll come back the other way, and they want to race with it. Minus gets the layup and one. And it was all thanks to a great pass from Madison Potabom. Potabom has really commanded, and she's great when she can get ahead of that defense like that. Goes racing down the floor. And that time found Minus cutting to the basket, and the free throw attempt is no good. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake. 49-34, and Indians will turn it over. So Potabom will get it set up here for the Dutch. Immiker to Potabom. Surveys the floor, now back to Immiker. Dribbles the baseline, nothing there. Good defense by Sexton. Goes back out to Potabom, gets around her defender and puts a shot up. It won't go. Rebound goes to Brooke Smith. Smith just about lost the handle on it there. Maintains control. Up ahead here to Donkersloot. Down inside to Van Dyke. Nothing there. Back out to Smith. Over to Sexton. Now Schneider. Nothing there on the baseline. Back out to Donkersloot. Goes back over to Brooke Smith. Right side. Now Schneider. And back up to Sexton. Good ball movement by Spirit Lake. Schneider puts it on the floor. Ooh, skip pass over to Sexton. Good job by Cam of recovering there. Drives the baseline, nothing there. Good defense by the Dutch. Back out to Smith. Brooke drives to the elbow. Now we'll dribble it back out a little bit here. 49-34 Spirit Lake. 5:55 to go here in our girls matchup. Boys game coming up later on. Stella Donkersloot puts it on the floor. Into the paint, bounce pass to Van Dyke. Van Dyke will draw a foul here. There was at least a player and a kind of a person shading Van Dyke there the whole time, and this time they're going to get minus with the foul. Team foul number 5 on the Dutch. That's the first on minus. And an inbound here for Smith. Into Schneider. Taylor will hand it back over to Smith. And a little too close defensively that time was minus. She'll pick up the second foul right away. You know, and you kind of try to almost body check them while they're dribbling around you. That's just too easy for the official that time. So here's Donkersloot. She'll drive into the lane, kicks it out Three attempt Sexton, no good. Rebound will go to Smith, though, for Spirit Lake. Another attempt. Bounce pass over to Van Dyke, and she'll lay it in. Molly Van Dyke has 11 points. Indians' lead is 51-34. 5:18 to go here in the ballgame. The Dutch will try to skip pass, and they'll get it to Amanda Holstein. She is collided with by Cameron Sexton, who will pick up her second foul, and Cam commits the foul, and she gets kind of the ugly end of that. And she'll head to the sideline for a quick breather. It'll be a 1-and-1 free throw attempt here for MOC's. Let's see, who is that out there? That's Amanda Holstein. And she had 5 points. Most of those were coming in the first quarter. Then she got her third foul and had to go to the bench, and hasn't really been able to be a factor in this game since then. That's when the tide really kind of turned in Spirit Lake's favor. Another free throw coming up here for Holstein. She makes them both. So 5:13 to play here in the ballgame. It's 51-36 Spirit Lake. Dutch, of course, laying on the pressure. Indians will break the press. Schneider goes back up top, Donkersloot. Now over to Henriksen for three. No good, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by MOC. So another opportunity here for the Spirit Lake Indians underneath their own basket. Thank a few more sponsors: McKean's Pub and Grill, Steamway Cleaning, and Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19. Here's Schneider at the elbow. Drives into the paint. Now out to Van Dyke. Malley will put it on the floor. Now kicks it over to Smith. Smith tries to shoot it from the elbow, just about loses the handle on it, bounces it over to Henriksen. Good defense by MOC. Inside to Van Dyke. Back out to Smith. Good defense by the Dutch. They've been very active. Now a timeout here by Coach Todd Rodgers, who does not like what was going on out there, and that gets some applause from Darby Gustafson, the MOC-Floyd Valley head coach. Timeout on the floor. It's a quick timeout. We'll keep things right here. 51-36. Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley. More non-conference play here this week for the Indians. They lost that close one to Worthington on Tuesday, 49-44. Tonight they've got MOC-Floyd Valley. Tomorrow they go to a very good Unity Christian squad. Unity Christian ranked, what are they ranked up there? They're in the top 5 for sure here. In fact, I think they're ranked number 1 actually in 3A girls basketball this week, according to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. And that's good to have quality non-conference play, in addition to what will definitely be quality conference play this season for Spirit Lake, because you also got Cherokee and ELC ranked there in 3A in the top 10. Cherokee, I believe, is ranked 2nd or 4th. And then Spencer's getting into the rankings in 4A girls basketball. Spirit Lake out of the timeout, leading by 15. Van Dyke puts it on the floor. Now back over to Donkersloot. 4.5 minutes to play here in our girls matchup. Spirit Lake will go inside to Van Dyke. She'll work on number 40, Holstein, and she'll go off the glass good. So that scoring drought comes to an end. Now the Lady Dutch will work with it. Here's Potabom. She'll shoot a three, and she'll make the three. Defense had kind of laid off for just a hair there, and she said, well, I'm going to give it a shot here. 53-39, 14-point lead for the Indians. Schneider will break the press ahead to Van Dyke. Malley keeps it on the floor, tries to go around her defender, just about loses the handle on it. Out to Smith, shot up, no good, and a rebound goes to Schneider, and she's fouled. Good job of getting underneath the basket by Taylor Schneider. Another offensive board for the Indians. They've had a ton of them tonight. And Amanda Holstein, I believe, is going to pick up her 4th foul. We'll find out who that is here in just a moment. And it is Holstein's 4th, team foul number 7 for MOC, so it's a 1-and-1 free throw here for Taylor Schneider. And the first attempt is up, and no good. Rebound will go to MOC. 3:40 to play, and racing in the other way is, of course, Potabom goes down to Minus. Minus will draw a foul along the baseline as she got around Donkersloot, and Stella had to reach in. And gets her on the arm. That'll be the 2nd foul on Stella Donkersloot, 10th team foul. So now it's 2 free throws automatically for Carolyn Minus. She's 0 for 2 tonight. But the Dutch have overall been pretty good from the free throw line tonight, and she'll make that one. Thank a few more sponsors: Northwest Bank, Dr. Craig Newell, Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake, and Ameriprise Financial making our broadcast possible. Another free throw coming up for Carolyn Minus. She can cut the lead to 12 here, and she does. So the Dutch aren't done yet with 3:39 to go, but they're going to need a turnover, and they slap on the press here. And Schneider up ahead to Sexton. Ooh, just about went over and back. Indians will find Turner in the front court. Now they'll try to work things up here. Coach Todd Rodgers hollering out instructions to Smith. Smith dribbling with it to the free throw line. Bounce pass, Schneider around the defender and gets it to go. Little bunny falls in for Taylor Schneider, and it's back up to a 14-point lead. Dutch on the other end. Minus drives into the lane. Shot up no good, gets her own rebound, but throws it right into the hands of Turner. And Ella will bring it up here for the Indians, leading by 14, 2:52 to go here in this one. And she's content with burning a little clock here. Now Smith, back to Turner, to Smith. Now Turner, good decision with 2:40 to go and a 14-point lead. Of course, no shot clock here in high school basketball in Iowa. That's going to change in Minnesota, I believe, in the 2023-2024 season. That was voted on, I believe, today. Here's a shot up from the free throw line. It's no good. And back the other way comes MOC-Floyd Valley. 14-point lead for the Indians. 2:15 to go here in the ball game. Here's Tierney Huss, and she will throw it away. We'll thank a few more of our sponsors: Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Jurdy Collision Center, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, Siouxland Scale Services, and the Venue and Sportsman's Corner, all making our high school broadcast possible. 55-41, Spirit Lake girls leading MOC-Floyd Valley. 2:08 to go in this one. Indians will inbound here to Ella Turner. I'd like to know how many steals Ella has tonight. Oh, now she has a little miscommunication with Brooke Smith, and that one goes sailing out of bounds. We'll have a boys non-conference matchup coming up here shortly. Potabom to Huss. Now back to Potabom. Here's Huss. Drives right side. Sexton right there. Back to Potabom. Over to Immiker. And then that one will be kicked with 1:44 to go in this one. MOC stepped out of conference play tonight. In the Siouxland, there's just so many conference games. You don't get a whole lot of non-conference. And the Dutch will actually host Okoboji tomorrow. No radio for us on that one, but that one will be played in Orange City tomorrow night. On the floor, Huss drives in, shot up, no good, but free throws coming up for Tierney Huss. And who's the foul going to go on? Molly Van Dyke will pick up her fourth. She had 3 pretty early on here into that third quarter, but since then has done a good job for the most part. And here's Huss with a free throw, and can't get that one to fall. Another attempt coming up here in a moment. Spirit Lake will bring Josie Tweet back into the ball game for Cam Sexton. 1:41 to go here in this one. Another free throw coming up here for Huss. And too strong. Rebound will go to Brooke Smith. 55-41 Spirit Lake. 1:38 to go. Turner rather. Now to Tweet. Inside Van Dyke. Kicks it back out to Turner. No need to put it up here yet. Driving in Schneider. Now back out to Tweet. Spirit Lake can burn clock here. Now Smith. Hands it off to Schneider. Skip pass over to Turner. Now back over to Schneider. 1:10 to go in this one. Dutch battling hard the whole way. Tweet gets away from the defender. Now back out to Van Dyke for 3. No. And the rebound will go to MOC-Floyd Valley. Back the other way. Holstein loses the handle on it, and Van Dyke will pick it back up. 53 seconds to go. 55-41 Spirit Lake. Indians will go into that right corner. Back to Van Dyke. She'll shoot a much shorter shot that time around. Won't go in, though. And the rebound to the Dutch with 40 seconds to go. And a timeout, a real quick timeout here just to get some reserve players into the ball game. We'll see 5 new players here for the Indians. Kaylee Brandt into the ball game. Kendall Summers comes in for the first time tonight. Caitlin Krager comes in tonight. Fran Travis back into the ball game. They're going to go ahead and take a moment here with the timeout. Let's see. Charlotte Pritchard will be into the ball game for Spirit Lake for the first time tonight, and they're going to leave Josie Tweet into the ball game. MOC is going to go with Alyssa Vortherms. Also, Tierney Hustle stay in the ball game. Who else do we got? Nevaeh Sampson. Hannah Holstein comes into the ball game. And so does Ashlyn Gomez. We got a jump ball called here. Possession arrow, Spirit Lake. 35 seconds to go in this one. Indians going to get a win here in non-conference basketball tonight. Summers inbounds to Tweet. Now Pritchard. Hands off Tweet. Back over to Pritchard. Puts it on the floor. Hands off to Tweet. Now over to Brandt. Goes left side Krager. Puts it on the floor. Up top to Pritchard. They try to go down inside to Summers. Into traffic. Ball tipped around. MOC racing back the other way. Can't get a layup to go. And they'll get their own rebound though. Here's Nevaeh Sampson. Shot up from the free throw line is good for Hannah Holstein at the buzzer. And that is our girls contest here this evening. Spirit Lake gets a win over MOC-Floyd Valley in non-conference girls basketball 55-43. Indians improving it to 2-1 on the year, and the Dutch fall to 1-2. So that does it for our girls matchup here this evening. Our post-game show on the way from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and our post-game show on the way, and then we'll preview our boys matchup. It's all coming up on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Post-game show sponsored by Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. It's a final in our non-conference girls matchup tonight. Spirit Lake 55, MOC-Floyd Valley 43 with the win. Spirit Lake improving to 2-1 on the season. MOC-Floyd Valley falling to 1-2. Let's run down some of the statistics that we have here in this one this evening. And for Spirit Lake, in the win, Brooke Smith, 19 points. Taylor Schneider, 15. Molly Van Dyke, 13 tonight. 2 for Emma Henriksen, 2 for Ella Turner, 4 for Cameron Sexton, and I believe that's it for tonight. Yeah, that's it. Spirit Lake getting the win here tonight over MOC-Floyd Valley, 55-43. MOC-Floyd Valley led by Madison Pottebaum's 19, 8 from Carolyn Minus, 2 from Brooklyn Lusink, 5 from Carlin Smith, 7 from Amanda Holstein, with 5 of those coming in the first half, 2 from Hannah Holstein. Unofficially, Indians with 17 turnovers. I had the Lady Dutch with 20 in the contest, and it was pretty cold shooting for MOC-Floyd Valley throughout the contest here this evening. I'll factor it up here for the Dutch. I had them 4 for 15 is all in that second half. That's 26%. That's actually slightly better than what they were in the first half of this one. All in all, MOC-Floyd Valley shooting 25% in the ball game. Spirit Lake in the second half, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Spirit Lake 42% in the second half, so they actually picked that up just a hair. And the Indians in this one, let's see, shooting 39% overall in the contest. So pretty good night of shooting, especially the second half was better shooting for Spirit Lake here in this girls matchup tonight. So Spirit Lake gets the win in our girls game tonight, 55-43, and again going to 2-1 on the year. Indians will now face number 1 Unity Christian tomorrow night over in Orange City. That matchup will not have radio coverage tomorrow night because we'll have Hawkeye basketball here on KUOO, but we'll wish the Indians good luck in that matchup tomorrow night. MOC-Floyd Valley gets Okoboji tomorrow night, and we do not have that matchup either on radio. We got a couple other games tomorrow night, but wish the Dutch some luck here. I'm sure we'll catch them, I believe, when they come to Okoboji later in the season. MOC in this one, you know, they had opportunities. Late first quarter looked like they were really going to make a game out of it there, and then Spirit Lake went on a nice run and come away with a nice victory here this evening. So there you go. Final again in this one, Spirit Lake gets the win, 55-43. Let's turn our attention now to our boys matchup, and our boys pregame show is brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare, online at lakeshealth.org. And let's talk about this boys contest here just a little bit. Spirit Lake coming into this one having yet to play a ball game here this season. It'll be the first matchup of the season, and pretty much a totally new squad here for Spirit Lake. They have really only 1 or 2 guys that you would say have real varsity experience, real key varsity experience. MOC-Floyd Valley's kind of in the same boat, though. We had a chance to talk with both of the head coaches, Paul Brown for Spirit Lake, Lauren DeYoung for MOC-Floyd Valley, and our pregame show again from Lakes Regional Healthcare, online at lakeshealth.org. Let's hear from the coaches next on KUOO and the video stream at explorekoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
On the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare, Spirit Lake boys head basketball coach Paul Brown. He joined our Tim Soper at halftime of the girls' game on Tuesday night.
Joining me, Coach Paul Brown. Coach, how you doing today?
Hey, doing pretty good, Tim. How about you?
Yes, thank you, and I'm doing pretty good. Hard to believe we're talking basketball. Feels like it just flew by. Maybe it's the weather, having it so warm outside. Maybe
it feels like it should still be football season.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. As we're talking basketball and talking about your team, we were kind of talking a little bit before the break. Looking at your roster, it's a pretty new squad for you. I see Riley Reynolds, a senior. Braden Teesfeld, he saw some action for you, but other than that, you got a lot of new guys for you this year.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Riley Reynolds is really our only returning guy who's seen some, legitimate varsity minutes, and we're really excited about him. He's done a great job. He's been such a leader for us in baseball, football, and basketball, so we're really happy with him. And then, yeah, like you said, we're really excited to see some other guys step up who have maybe seen some end-of-game minutes in previous years, but we're really excited. They're working really hard, so we're excited for this season.
Yeah, and how has that kind of gone for you? I'm sure this is kind of a new experience for you as a coach, kind of hitting the reset button. So any new things that you've been able to install? Because sometimes when you get new players, that may lead to new offenses and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we want to adjust year to year to the guys we have, colleges, you can look at certain specific players that you want. We don't have that in high school basketball, so we got to adjust to the guys we have. So it's a different look, right? We don't have a 6'8" kid that can shoot 45% from three. We don't have a couple multi-year, 3-year starters. We lose a lot of size, but, that means we also are getting a little bit more athletic at the wing position. And so, yeah, it's just a whole different ball game, and I think you'll see a different kind of Spirit Lake this year.
Yeah, and you said a lot of them have been putting in the work in the off-season. How has your off-season program been going?
Yeah, it's been really good. What the great thing about here is we got a lot of guys that are multi-sport athletes. So, when it's that season, yes, they do work on basketball and other seasons out of season, but a lot of guys played football, a lot of guys play baseball, a lot of guys do track or other sports in the spring, and that's what we want out of kids in high school. We want them to be multi-sport athletes while, still working on their shot and stuff like that in the offseason, but it's been a lot of fun watching them compete elsewhere.
So we mentioned Riley Reynolds. You said the only one with true varsity experience. Who are you kind of also looking at? Because you do need 4 more to at least start the game.
Yeah. We got a couple guys, you mentioned one on Braden Teesfeld. He's been a kid that's been really solid for us, especially, he's seen a lot of action in football. Tyler Voss, another kid we're really excited for. Kind of filling out the varsity spot will be Justin Ham and Caden Hassel, the starting spots, I should say. So we're really excited about those guys. Like you said, it's a whole different ball game when you go to the varsity level. So there might be some bumps and bruises along the road, but I think these guys really to work hard, and they really want to be a good team. So.
And you got your first game coming up against MOC-Floyd Valley. Did you get any scrimmages in at all?
We did not this year. We lost it last year with COVID, and then we just haven't got it back. So we do over Christmas break, but we didn't beforehand.
Okay.
But, going off MOC, like you said, Orange City, we get to see 2 Orange City teams right in a row. We're really excited. They're a good powerhouse basketball, maybe not as recent, but they're known for their basketball there. So we're really excited to play against 2 really good teams, really well-coached teams with Coach DeYoung there in MOC. So just excited for the opportunity.
And then I guess before we let you go, any thoughts on the Lakes Conference, kind of how you're looking at it as a coach?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting year. Last year for one of the teams, and that's the team that's going to more than likely win it. Whole Western Christian, again, great program. Bring back most of their players from last year. They're going to be really, really tough this year. They're the odds-on favorite to win the state tournament or win the state title. Other than that, though, there's a lot of good competitions in the Lakes Conference. We got 2 really, really good players. One, Esterville kid is a sophomore, the Pensenhauser kid that I'm tired of seeing after 4 years, and Spencer, and then Storm Lake and Cherokee. We've had battles with them the last couple of years, so it's going to be tough day in, day out in the Lakes.
All right, well, we're looking forward to covering you throughout the year. Thanks for taking some time to join us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Tim.
Spirit Lake Boys head basketball coach Paul Brown on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More coming up on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
On the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare is MOC-Floyd Valley head boys basketball coach Lauren DeYoung. Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Coach, tell me about a nice win against Sheldon the other night, 70-58. What were some of the keys to the victory in that one?
Well, I think, probably as much as anything, our kids just hung together. We faced our share of adversity, and we're a young group. So, yeah, I would say just hanging together and believing and battling through a lot of challenges throughout the night was probably the story for us.
Take me through that game a little bit. Was it close the whole way through? Did you build the lead? Did you have to come back? How did that one kind of go?
Yeah, well, essentially we're a very young team. We've graduated a lot the last 2 years, a lot of guys. And even though we might have a couple of seniors and juniors, there hasn't been a lot of playing experience. So that's a little bit of who our team is. And we started out on the road at Sheldon. We were down 9-0 before we could blank. And then it was 11-2. No, it was 11-0 and then 13-2. So I think we probably tied it by 18 and took a lead at 20. And we did actually keep the lead to the very end of the game, and that lead really ranged anywhere from probably 2 to 8 points. But it was just a close, tight game all the way through.
Who were the leaders for you in that game against Sheldon?
Yeah, I think we had 4 guys maybe in double figures. We had Jesse Van Kalsbeek and Tyson Blum and Luke Corver and Aiden Klein all, I think, had double figures for us. So I think Luke Corver maybe had 22, and all the other guys had like 13 or 12. So it was a good night for just balanced scoring that way.
What are the things you've been focusing the most on in practice here with this young group, Coach?
Well, most definitely rebounding. We're not the biggest team, and yeah, we're fairly young. So, and I would characterize our team as a lot of late bloomers on our team. Physically, just late matures, and yeah, I think that's just kind of who they are. So, we're just trying to, learn as much as we can every day and take every experience and, add that to the old memory experience bank and try to build on the experiences that we're taking in every day.
Obviously, you're playing a difficult schedule in the Siouxland Conference. You have always got a pretty healthy non-conference schedule as well. You step out of conference play tonight and come to Spirit Lake. And what do you think are the keys to this evening's game against the Indians?
Well, Spirit Lake will be well coached. Paul does a good job. Yeah, so we'll just have to be prepared. I don't think they've had a game yet, and I think they're kind of starting over a lot like we are. So I think both teams are very, very similar. I think it ought to be a really good game. And, we're just really hoping to come out and do a good job of rebounding the basketball and trying to defend as well as we can, and offensively just, do the best we can to make sure we get some good shots. And, at the end of the day, just, hopefully our kids will play hard and have fun. It's a great game. It's a great way to spend your winter, so we might as well enjoy it.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time this morning, and best luck with this evening and with your season this year.
Yeah, thanks for your coverage, and we always look forward to going to the lakes.
MOC-Floyd Valley head boys basketball coach Lauren DeYoung on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More on the way on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Starting for the Dutch, number 42, Jesse Van Kalsbeek.
Our pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare, online at lakeshealth.org. And we're getting set for our boys matchup here this evening between Spirit Lake and MOC-Floyd Valley. Spirit Lake winning the girls game here this evening, and now boys matchup about to get underway. I want to say thanks to both of the head coaches for joining us, Paul Brown and Lauren DeYoung, on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. And the starting lineups now for this boys matchup between the Indians and the Dutchmen. Let's start with the visitors. They'll go with a 5'10", junior number 2, Kale Ahrens. 5'10", junior, number 11, Aiden Klein. 5'10", senior, number 20, Carter Albers. 6-foot sophomore, number 42, Jesse Van Kalsbeek. And a 6'1", junior, number 44, Luke Corver. The Dutchmen are 1-0 on the year, picking up a win over Sheldon the other night. For Spirit Lake, they'll go with a 5'10", junior, number 1, Caden Hassel. 5'9", senior, number 2, Riley Reynolds. 6'4", junior, number 5, Tyler Voss. 5'10", junior, number 12, Braden Teesfeld. 6'2", junior, number 24, Justin Ham. And those are the starters for tonight's matchup. And again, thanks to both the head coaches for joining us in the pregame show. Getting set for some high school hoops here this evening. Game number 2 of our doubleheader with Spirit Lake and MOC-Floyd Valley. I'm Jason Jacobs. I want to say thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer at ExploreKaboji.com, and Michael Petska, the audio engineer for KUOO this evening. If you're wanting to watch this contest and you're listening radio-wise right now, just go to ExploreKaboji.com under the Sports tab. Click the live video stream link. You can find ExploreKaboji.com on YouTube, or you can watch us on the CF Video channel. That's CF Video, letters CF and Video. If you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, that's a free channel for you to watch there. The Indians and the Dutch set to tip off here in non-conference boys basketball this evening. And we're about on time. 7:44 is our time right now. It looks like it's going to be Tyler Voss for the Indians. And I'm guessing he's going to take on Van Kalsbeek. And he does. And the Indians are going to come away as it was tipped around there. I think Van Kalsbeek won the tip, but Spirit Lake comes up with it, and they got the ball to start here. Voss to Reynolds. Now they'll drive the baseline with Hassel, and this A travels. So Spirit Lake starts with the turnover here. Both teams kind of in a similar boat as the coaches were mentioning to you. Not a whole lot of returning experience, a lot of graduation losses. And MOC-Floyd Valley now with the ball. Van Kalsbeek at the elbow. Now out to Albers. Swings around to Ahrens. Into the corner to Klein. Dribbles the baseline, nothing there. Back out to Corver. Now driving in is Van Kalsbeek. Nothing there. Good defense by the Indians. Here's Albers. Back to Van Kalsbeek. Around to Klein. Nothing there. Great defense by Spirit Lake to start this. Ahrens up top to Albers. And now goes back over to Van Kalsbeek. He'll bounce it down to Luke Corver. Actually, he'll shoot a long three. Corver puts MOC on the board first. 3-0 Dutch. We've played about a minute and 15 seconds. Now Indians work with it. Teesfeld to Voss. Back over to Teesfeld at the free throw line. Out to Ham. Justin Ham gets a three for Spirit Lake to answer. And we're tied up at 3 apiece here with 6:26 to go first quarter. Now Corver goes to the wing to Klein. Bounces down inside. I believe that's Corver, excuse me. And Luke Corver with the fadeaway shot gets it to go. And it's 5-3 MOC-Floyd Valley. Reynolds picks up the dribble, now bounces to Voss. Tyler will go up top to Ham. Justin Ham back out to Hassel. Now over to Reynolds. Down inside, spin move. Voss gets the layup to go. Tyler Voss ties us up. Pretty good start for a couple of fairly inexperienced teams. Really inexperienced on the Spirit Lake end. Now Corver. Over to Van Kalsbeek. Sometimes you just, got to get that first couple of minutes under your belt, right? MLC just about threw it away, and Van Kalsbeek takes off before he gets the basketball there, and that'll be a travel. First turnover on MOC-Floyd Valley. Reynolds will bring it up here for Spirit Lake. Riley, the only player with any real returning experience for this Indian squad, and he has the ball now at the free throw line. Drives into the paint, and the layup is good. Nicely done by Riley Reynolds. Spirit Lake has their first lead of the game at 7-5. Now Corver. They'll go under the wing. Driving in Klein. And Klein, they're going to wave the shot off. Say the foul was on the floor against Spirit Lake. And the foul will go, I believe, on Braden Teesfeld. That is his first, team foul number 1. And the Dutch will inbound here to Albers. And Albers over to Klein. Klein, I believe, is the leading returning scorer for MOC, and he'll miss the layup here. And Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound. Into the front court, Hassel kicks it out to Teesfeld. Now over to Ham. Surveys the floor, wants to go down into Tyler Voss. Back out to Reynolds, and Riley travels with it. Took off a little too early. Couple turnovers for Spirit Lake, one for MOC-Floyd Valley, and they bring in Tyson Blum. He will relieve Jesse Van Kalsbeek. 4:37 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5, Spirit Lake leads MOC in non-conference boys basketball. If you're just joining us, the Indians won the girls' game earlier tonight, 55-43. And the Dutch, all right, they're bringing a couple players in here. Austin Ullman now into the ball game as well, and Jackson Vandenbosch. So there's Ullman over to Luke Korver, who stays in the ball game. Korver finds Vandenbosch at the right wing, puts it on the floor. Now back out to Korver, swings it around to Klein. They'll go left side to Ullman. Now a nice little give and go, and Ullman will draw a foul here, and he'll shoot some free throws in a moment. Nice ball movement there by MOC-Floyd Valley, and Riley Reynolds will pick up his first foul, team foul number 2 for the Indians. So free throws coming up here for Austin Ullman, 5'10 junior. And that one off the back iron, no good. Our broadcast thanks to all sorts of wonderful sponsors for Spirit Lake. Indians lead is 11-9. Ullman on the other end picks up the dribble, finds Klein cross court, down into Korver. Spin move, shot up. It's good for Luke Korver. Korver has 7 for MOC-Floyd Valley. And we're tied up at 11 with 1:35 to go first quarter. And now we have a whistle away from the basketball. And the whistle will go on MOC-Floyd Valley's Tyson Blum. He'll pick up foul number 1, battling underneath with, I believe, Tyler Voss. Indians will bring in Will Graves and also brought in Corbin Quantz. And they'll inbound here to Voss. Now Hassel. Down along the baseline to Voss. Up top to Graves. Into the corner to Ham. A little give and go, and Ham's shot is blocked. And back the other way come the Dutch of MOC-Floyd Valley. They'll give it to Cale Ahrens. He'll set up the offense for the Dutchman. Looks for a screen, guarded closely by Quantz. And we got a travel by the Dutch. 4th turnover on MOC-Floyd Valley. Still tied at 11 with 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. And here's Will Graves. Hand off to Quantz. Corbin bounce pass over to Voss. Now to Graves again. He'll shoot the 3. And the 5'9 sophomore connects. Spirit Lake's lead is 14-11. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ahrens guarded closely by Quantz. Into the corner. The Dutch pass it now. They try to go back out, and it's going to be stolen away. And coming the other way and laying it in is Justin Ham. Great job of turning defense into offense by Spirit Lake there. And it's 16-11 Indians, 25 seconds to go first quarter. And this is certainly a nice start for Coach Paul Brown's young and inexperienced squad. Cale Ahrens works with it here for the Dutch. Picks up the dribble over to Korver. Now back to Ahrens. They want the last shot. 8 seconds, and MOC throws it away. They wanted the tip called. They're not going to get that. So Spirit Lake will have 8.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Reynolds will check back in for Quantz. And MLC is going to check a few different players back in. Tyson Blum back into the ball game here. So here's Reynolds, 7 seconds. 6 seconds, wants a screen. Riley wants to drive into the paint. Dishes into the corner. Hassel for 3, no good. Reynolds with the rebound, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Spirit Lake 16, MOC-Floyd Valley 11. And we'll have the second quarter in a minute on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
We start the second quarter of our boys non-conference basketball matchup with Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley 16-11, and the Dutch will drive the left side of the lane and one for number 42 Jesse Van Kalsbeek. Van Kalsbeek's first points of the evening cut the lead to 3. He can make it a 2-point game here, and he does. Reynolds picks up foul number 2 for Spirit Lake. The lead is 2 for the Indians with 7:53 to go here until halftime. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer for ExploreOkoboji.com live video tonight, and also Michael Petska, our audio engineer back at Mission Control here in Spirit Lake on 103.9. And ball is kicked out of bounds, so Spirit Lake will maintain possession here, leading by 2. And Will Graves works with it. Hands off here to Quantz. And ball tipped around. Quantz is going to eventually get it into the hands of Tyler Voss. Almost stolen away there by MOC. Good defense. Now here's a 3 attempt for Graves. He got it to go. Second tray for Will Graves. And Spirit Lake's lead is back to 5. That gets the student section excited. 19-14 Indians. Dutch on the other end. Go to the free throw line. We're going to have a push. I think they're going to get Tyler Voss with his first foul, a little shove underneath. And they're going to call that every time when the offensive player moves about 3 feet. MOC to inbound, and they're not ready for it. Eventually tracking it down is Blum. Now over to Klein, and he'll skip past to Albers, drives the baseline, bounce pass inside to Blum. Shot up is good for Tyson Blum. Working in amongst traffic in the lane and cuts the lead to 3 at 19-16. Now Graves, hands off to Teesfeld. Ball tipped around, Voss saves it. Back over to Teesfeld. Active hands for Carter Albers there. We're going to have an offensive foul on Spirit Lake. And they are going to get Tyler Voss with his second foul here. So Voss is going to have to check out, and for the first time tonight we'll see 6'3" sophomore Owen Meerbeek. And Meerbeek will add some size underneath for the Indians. And Van Kalsbeek will bring it up here for the Dutch, trailing by 3. To Klein. Back down to Van Kalsbeek. Spin move in the lane, and shot is up. Won't go. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Pretty good defense by the Indians. Back the other way to Quantz in the corner. Now he'll tip it back out. It'll be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Albers. Spirit Lake basketball. Our broadcast thanks to Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department and Collision Center, and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. 19-16, Spirit Lake leads, 6:25 to go here first half. Here's Meerbeek. Now to Graves, and Graves travels this time around. Fourth turnover on the Indians. I have the Dutch unofficially with 6. And they will give Blum a rest here. And who did MOC bring back in here? Owen Vanderpool. First time we've seen him tonight. And we got a travel on the Dutch. So back-to-back turnovers. Try to get a score update here, if we can. Girls basketball over across the border at halftime. JCC all over Redwood Valley, 48-14. Spirit Lake with the basketball here in our boys matchup. 19-16 they lead. Driving in is Hassel and tries to kick it out. Ball is stolen away by MOC-Floyd Valley, and on the other end, Van Kalsbeek gets it knocked away, but they say he's fouled and has free throws on the way. And who will the foul be on? It's going to be Corbin Quantz, his first, team foul number 6, so one more and it's automatic free throws the rest of the half for the Dutchman. Free throw attempts coming up here for Jesse Van Kalsbeek. He's made his first attempt so far tonight, and that one goes in and out and falls away. We'll thank a few more sponsors like Siouxland Scale Services, The Venue and Sportsman's Corner, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, and Jurdy Collision Center, all making the broadcast possible. Jesse Van Kalsbeek with a second free throw attempt here with 5:52 to go until halftime, and makes this one nothing but net. The lead is now 2 for Spirit Lake. Will Graves will bring the ball at the floor. Quickly up ahead to Teesfeld. Skip pass to Ham. Now up top to Meerbeek. Over to Quantz. Looks for a screen. And MOC about with the steal. Instead, Meerbeek ends up wide open underneath the basket. Can't make the bunny. And MOC can't quite save it out of bounds, so Spirit Lake will get another opportunity here. I think Owen got so open he couldn't hardly believe it himself there for a second. Spirit Lake will try an inbound play here. Leading by 2, 5:31 to go until halftime. And they'll go into Teesfeld. Looking for Ham there, and the defense had him covered pretty good. Teesfeld dribbles with it. Now there's going to be a reach-in foul on Owen Vanderpool. And that will be the first on him. Team foul number 2 for the Dutch. Ham inbounds to Graves. Graves looking for a screen now to Meerbeek. Puts it on the floor. Now to Teesfeld. Braden drives left side of the lane. Layup won't go. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake, though. Another opportunity. Here's a 3 attempt. No good. And MOC-Floyd Valley comes away with it. Carter Albers. Aarons quickly up ahead to Van Kalsbeek. And here's going to be a reach-in foul on Will Graves. That'll be his first. And that's team foul number 7, so it should be a 1-and-1 coming up for Jesse Van Kalsbeek. MLC's going to bring some new players in here in a moment. Blum back into the ball game for the Dutchman. Aiden Klein is in there. Jackson Vanden Bosch returns to the ball game as well. Here's Van Kalsbeek's 1-on-1 free throw, and it's good. So they'll get another opportunity here, and we'll thank a few more sponsors like Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake, and Dr. Craig Newell. Van Kalsbeek can tie it here if he makes this free throw with 4:55 to go until halftime. And he does. All knotted up at 19 with just under 5 to play here first half of our boys matchup. Good non-conference boys game here tonight in Spirit Lake between the Dutchmen and the Indians. And Graves will bring it up here for Spirit Lake. Hands off to Quantz. Looked for a screen, now gets it to Hassel. Caden Hassel at the free throw line, puts a shot up, and it goes. Spirit Lake had been a little cold there for a moment, but Hassel ends the drought. On the other end, MOC is going to get an open look at a 3, and it's going to go off the front of the rim, no good. And Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound. Racing back the other way is Graves, and Graves carries the basketball. Turnover, Spirit Lake. 21-19 Indians, 4:27 to go, second quarter. Luke Corver to inbound to Cale Aarons. As I mentioned, both teams a little inexperienced coming into the year. Nice pass down to Klein. Shot goes up, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by MOC-Floyd Valley. Blum couldn't get a handle on it underneath the basket. So Graves will bring it up here for Spirit Lake. Hands off to Quantz. Now over to Meerbeek. To Graves. Swings it over to Ham. Loses grip on it there. Now goes to Meerbeek. top of the key, puts it on the floor, hands off Quantz. Drives right side, nothing there. Pretty good defense. Back to Meerbeek. Now Quantz. Now they'll try to go up top. Graves, he'll drive left side. They'll swing it around. Hassel drives to the into the paint. Back out to Meerbeek. Sets a screen. Here's Ham for three. It's short. Rebound goes to MOC-Floyd Valley. They come racing back the other way, and Klein will draw a foul on the arm. Misses the shot, but they'll get Corbin Quantz with his second foul. Team foul number 8. And Aiden Klein will go to the line for free throws for the first time tonight. First shot on the way is no good. Thanks to Northwest Bank and Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill for making our broadcast possible. Austin Ullman back in for the Dutch. He will relieve Ahrens. And here's the second free throw. It's good for Klein. Jesse Van Kalsbeek will check in here for Klein. And MOC has cut the lead to 21-20 with 3:27 to go here until halftime. As I said, it's been a fun matchup so far. Here's Will Graves. Goes to Hassel. Out of Meerbeek. Puts it on the floor, hands off to Teesfeld. Dutch have clogged the middle up. They've got the size to do so. Here's Teesfeld for three, no good, and a rebound goes to MOC-Floyd Valley. Back the other way comes Ullman. Inside to Blum. Blum, spin move, no. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Now Hassel with it. Thought about going to Meerbeek, now will bounce it down inside to the sophomore, and he travels. Turnover number 7 on Spirit Lake. I have the Dutchman with 7 turnovers here in the first half. Coach Paul Brown wants to talk things over. A quick timeout. We'll take one as well. 21-20 Spirit Lake, back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires. Cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
21-20, Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. 2:49 to go here in the first half of our non-conference boys matchup. Spirit Lake won the girls game earlier tonight, and I believe we're going to get to chat with Coach Todd Rodgers at halftime of our boys game about that girls matchup. MOC-Floyd Valley with the basketball out of the timeout, and in a little bit of trouble as Spirit Lake slaps on the press, and they're going to instead commit a foul. I think Quantz got a little too happy there with the shove, and that'll be his third foul. So it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw, as that's the 9th team foul, and it's Luke Corver going to the line. Reynolds will check in here for Quantz. So 1-and-1 here for Luke Corver, the junior, who has 7 points so far, and make that 8. Thanks to Steamway Cleaning and McKean's Pub and Grill for sponsoring the broadcast. Another free throw coming up for Corver. He can give the Dutch the lead here, and does. So 22-21 MOC. And Riley Reynolds back into the game, and he'll bring it up here for the Indians. Riley drives the right side in amongst the trees there, and now we'll kick it back out to Hassel. MOC definitely has a size advantage inside. Driving in here, a floater won't go for Will Graves, and a rebound to MOC. Van Kalsbeek throws it away almost. Good save by Jackson Vandenbosch. Now out to Ullman. 2:12 to go until halftime. Ullman drives into the paint, loses the basketball to go out of bounds. Last touch by Ullman. That's a turnover. 8th turnover on MOC-Floyd Valley. And they'll bring Aiden Klein back into the ballgame, and also Carter Albers. So the Indians can retake the lead here. Trailing by 1. 2:07 to go until halftime. Reynolds Goes across the timeline to Teesfeld. Teesfeld back to Reynolds. Riley puts it on the floor. Now dishes it back out. 3 attempt on the way. A little too strong for Will Graves. And the rebound goes to MOC. Van Kalsbeek loses the handle on it underneath. Reynolds picks it up. Nicely done. Back into the front court. Riley just about loses the handle on it himself. Down underneath. Layup isn't good there for Ham. And a rebound goes to MOC. I'm not sure Justin was quite ready for it. It was a nice pass. Minute 30 to go until halftime. And we're going to have a foul here. They're going to say Graves kind of bear hugged the MOC player. I believe it was Aiden Klein. And Aiden Klein's going to shoot 2 free throws here, as that's the 10th team foul with a minute 29 to go until halftime. Nobody's in serious foul trouble for Spirit Lake, but 10 as a team, and that free throw is good for Aiden Klein. So the lead is 2 now for the Dutchman with a minute 29 to go. Meerbeek checks back in for the Indians to give Will Graves a breather. And another free throw coming up for the 5'10 junior Aiden Klein, and he makes it. So it's a 3-point lead for MOC-Floyd Valley. Spirit Lake has led by, I believe, as much as 5 here in the first half. Yeah, they led 16-11 after 1. And here's Reynolds. Dishes it out. 3 attempts. And can't connect his Hassel. And here's a rebound to MOC-Floyd Valley. Corver, rather, tries to take it coast to coast. It's no good. Rebound goes to Spirit Lake. Back the other way comes Teesfeld. Braden loses the basketball. Klein back with it the other way. Layup, no good. Rebound to Spirit Lake, and Reynolds flying just a little too fast there. Nice defense, but couldn't quite connect on the offensive side. Now he's going to get the steal, and he'll try the layup, and again no good. And Spirit Lake will not come away with it. MOC will, and another miss bunny for MOC. Now we're going to get a foul after a 4th attempt. Oh, man. Foul going to go on Teesfeld. Or check that. Meerbeek picks up the foul. That'll be his first. 2 free throws here for MOC-Floyd Valley, and Owen Vanderpool. Off the front of the rim, no good. Thanks to Interior Sewing by Lisa and State Farm Insurance agent Scott Troutman for sponsoring our broadcast. Another free throw for Vanderpool coming up. And it's good. So it's a 4-point lead for MOC-Floyd Valley, 25-21 with 37 seconds to go until halftime. Let's see if the Indians, who've been in a little bit of a scoring drought here late second quarter, can find the ball through the net. 28 seconds. Reynolds to Meerbeek. Inside the lane, travels. 10th turnover on Spirit Lake here in the first half. Definitely some inexperience showing at times, but gotta like the energy that the Spirit Lake squad is bringing, and MOC for that matter too. They're also quite inexperienced, and you can tell there's been moments here with both teams where you can just say, okay, that's maybe middle of the season that doesn't happen. Spirit Lake gets a steal here. Ham with the basketball. 15 seconds to go. Goes to Reynolds. Good decision. Let that senior corral things here with 10 seconds to go. Riley into the paint and draws a foul on the floor, but it's only going to be team foul number 3 for MOC-Floyd Valley. And that foul will go on Carter Albers, his first. So Spirit Lake will have Caden Hassel inbound here with 8 seconds to go, trailing by 4 in the first half. Hassel into Meerbeek. Over to Teesfeld, 5 seconds, down inside, Meerbeek, shot up, no! Good look there, and that will be the end of the first half, as MOC-Floyd Valley's end of the half shot is no good. But the Dutchman lead Spirit Lake here at halftime, 25-21 here in our boys basketball non-conference matchup. It's our halftime show now, brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department and Collision Center. Let's take a 2-minute break if we can, a 2-minute break, and our halftime show on the way next on KUOO.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
We welcome you into our halftime show from Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. Halftime of our boys game, Spirit Lake trailing MOC-Floyd Valley 25-21. The Indians actually led this game, I should say, after the first quarter, 16-11, but the Dutch go on a little run there in the second quarter. More on our boys matchup coming up here in just a little bit, but let's turn our attention back to our girls game from earlier this evening, and Spirit Lake got a 55-43 win over MOC-Floyd Valley, and joining us now is senior Brooke Smith, who led the way tonight with 19 points. Congratulations. And let's make sure we can hear you, Brooke. Go ahead. I got the wrong mic. Try her now there.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
All right, very good. So let's talk about the game plan going into this one. What did you know about the Dutch coming into tonight?
We knew that they had a really good shooter, good point guard, and we knew that they had another great guard who could take it to the hoop. And I think we executed our game plan very well. You know, Coach really set us up well, and I think we did that very well executed.
What was the goal against that speedy point guard for MOC-Floyd Valley tonight?
You know, just close out on her, keep her shot down. I mean, I feel like we did that to a good extent, but let her get a few, but now we know. And
let's talk a little bit about your performance here tonight. 18 points in the first half. You were really feeling it there in the first half.
Oh, yeah. We moved the ball super well. I thought we played like a team. The ball was passing from both sides of the court, which is exactly what we wanted to see. We dribble attacked, and we got it into the post. She was able to go up for herself and kick out. I just thought we did great reads, great passes to each other.
Yeah, and I thought you guys, as a team, offensive rebounds were a big part of your success tonight, too.
Yes, Taylor Schneider goes crazy on those. She is such a good offensive rebounder person, and I think that helps the team out. Cameron Sexton also gets in there on a lot, so that really gets us a chance to get the offense up again, get another quick point, get that second chance. It's really important for us.
You have largely the same team that you had last year, and it took about a half a season last year kind of just to get to know each other. It has to be nice to have everybody on the same page going into the season this year.
This season has been super amazing. I'm super blessed with the group of girls. We were super close, super connected. We just flow really well together. Even with our coach this year, we're just so much closer. It's really nice, really nice. So.
Well, congrats on a nice win here tonight. Now you got a big matchup tomorrow night over at Unity Christian, but it's good to play those kind of games because Class 3A in this part of the state is loaded.
Yes, for sure.
Well, congratulations. Anybody you want to say hi to before I let you go here tonight, Brooke?
I think my mom's over there listening, so say hi to my mom. But yes.
Very good. Congrats on a nice win tonight here.
Thank you.
We'll let you pass it over here to Coach. Spirit Lake senior Brooke Smith joining us here. Again, 19 points tonight in the Indians win over MOC-Floyd Valley 55-43. And joining us now is head coach Todd Rodgers. And Coach, congrats on a nice win here this evening.
Hey, thank you. I thought we played pretty well for most of the game there. Came out strong. Give them credit. They came out really strong. We couldn't press them, couldn't get after them like we thought we could there. And got a couple girls with 2 fouls right away in the first quarter. That made a little bit of difference. But I thought we settled down, played really good defense that second quarter. And hitting the buzzer beater going in at halftime, that always helps too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought in second quarter, you got their post player into trouble foul-wise.
Yep.
And you really started to take advantage of those offensive rebounds.
We crashed so well. Molly crashed, Taylor crashed. I mean, just the whole team there. We knew, just from watching tape and everything, we knew they didn't block out that well at that end, and we really tried to make the most of it, and we did on second chance points, third chance points. So I thought the offense, we really got into rhythm well, especially the first half, both quarters. I thought we moved the ball well inside and outside and gave them a couple different looks.
And you shared the ball really well, too. When you have 3 players in double figures, that's always going to lead to good things most nights.
That is there. Ella's calming down as point guard there. Like I talked about the other night, she's come so far, and just a sophomore still. And that helps, Brooke and Taylor get out and run more where they don't have to handle the ball so much. And we do share the ball. It doesn't matter who scores for us there. We look for the open girl, and they'll pass up a 5-foot shot for a 3-foot shot.
And I know it's really early in the season, but to get a non-conference Class 3A win, that's important in this loaded 3A field.
Oh, it's so good up here. Just every night in and out there. MOC, they're just going to get better and better. I know they got some young girls, but they play so hard, and they're a nice team. But, yeah, that's going to pay dividends for us, down the stretch. And you look at our conference, which is just loaded, so it's definitely going to help us.
You get another really, really good non-conference opponent, though, tomorrow in Unity Christian over in Orange City. And tell me about the night squad. What is it that just makes them so good?
They're just fundamentally sound when you look at them, and it doesn't hurt when they're 5'10" to 6 foot, all their starters either. They have that length. And we just can't make some of the mistakes that we made tonight. We're going to go in, we're going to attack them just like we are. What we do there. Might not press them, though, because we don't need them in the open floor because they're just too good that way. But we'll get after them, we'll battle them, and we have nothing to lose. We want to see how far we've come.
Absolutely, and I can tell you this much, even without seeing that game, you really have come a long ways when you think about it from a year ago. Man, this group of girls has really, really grown.
I appreciate that, and they've just bought in to everything that we're doing. Every day they come to practice, ready to go, ready to put the time in, and give them the credit, definitely.
Well, best of luck against Unity Christian, and I believe I've got you with Spencer down the road on Highway 71 next Tuesday.
That's a big one, too.
Yeah.
They just
no
keep on coming. No, there are no off nights in Northwest Iowa.
Coach, thanks so much for your time, and congratulations on a nice win here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Spirit Lake Girls head basketball coach Todd Rodgers here, joining us on halftime from Okoboji Motor Company. Thanks again, Coach. Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center, sponsoring the halftime show. And again, the Spirit Lake girls got the win tonight, 55-43. Spirit Lake boys trailing here at halftime against MOC-Floyd Valley, 25-21. Pair of inexperienced squads here on the boys' side of things. And let's run down the first half stats. For the Dutchmen, they got 9 from Luke Corver, 6 from Jesse Van Kalsbeek, 3 apiece from Aiden Klein and, Jackson Vandenbosch. A pair from Tyson Blum, and a free throw from Owen Vanderpool, and a free throw from Austin Ullman. Unofficially 10 turnovers for the Dutchmen in the first half. MOC-Floyd Valley shooting-wise in the first half. Let's figure that up here real quick. Dutch were 6 for 19. That's good for about 32% in that first half. On the flip side, Spirit Lake, 9 for 23. That's good for 39%. But the Indians gave up, really, they just fouled too much. The Dutch were able to take advantage at the free throw line. That was the big difference. MOC-Floyd Valley has, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11 of their 25 points coming at the free throw line. Spirit Lake does not have a free throw even attempted in the first half. So that's really kind of been the difference of this one, as the Indians actually led 16-11 after the first quarter. Spirit Lake scoring-wise in the first half, 6 from Will Graves, had a couple of three-pointers, 5 from Justin Ham, 4 from Tyler Voss, and then 2 apiece from Caden Hassel, Riley Reynolds, and Braden Teesfeld. The Indians unofficially with 10 turnovers in the first half of this one. 25-21. MOC-Floyd Valley leads Spirit Lake as we're getting set to. Thanks for joining us tonight here on KUOO and the live video stream at ExploreKaboji.com. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, doing a nice job as always. And thanks to Michael back at KUOO Mission Control, keeping the audio things going on the radio end. 25-21, and Spirit Lake will start with the basketball. Trailing by 4 here in the third quarter, and it's Reynolds handing off to Teesfeld. Now Voss to Riley. Over to Teesfeld, down inside. Oh, nice design play. Tyler Voss, reverse layup to start the second half, cutting that lead to 2 at 25-23. Spirit Lake kind of went on a scoring drought late second quarter, and that allowed MOC-Floyd Valley. Now Spirit Lake gets a steal here, I believe, or are they going to call a foul? Teesfeld got away with it, and now they're going to call the foul on MOC after the turnover. Aiden Klein picks up his first. Nicely done by Braden Teesfeld. Give him the steal there for Spirit Lake. And the Indians can tie it or maybe even take the lead with a 3 here. Voss. Over to Teesfeld. Here's Braden left side. Now back to Voss. A little give and go action. He lays it in. And Spirit Lake has tied it up at 25 here early third quarter. Great start to the second half for this young squad. Van Kalsbeek to Klein. Over to Albers. Here's Klein again. Now goes up top to Corver. Puts it on the floor. Loses the basketball. Spirit Lake comes away with it. Teesfeld back the other way. Braden dishes it down inside. Layup is good. Found Tyler Voss. And Spirit Lake has retaken the lead 27-25. They've scored the first 6 points of the third quarter. And MOC-Floyd Valley veteran head basketball coach Lauren DeYoung says, nope, not going to allow that to continue. 27-25. Let's take a 30-second timeout. More basketball coming up on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
27-25, Spirit Lake has scored the first 6 points of the third quarter to retake the lead on MOC-Floyd Valley and non-conference boys basketball. Jason Jacobs with you here on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com live video. Wrestling going on tonight on Q102 with Okoboji and GTRA and Spencer. That double, or that triangular, I should say, taking place over in Grettinger tonight in that brand new gym over there. 27-25, MOC-Floyd Valley with the basketball out of the timeout. The Dutch have had a couple turnovers here to start the half. And they just about turn it over again, and unable to quite complete the steal was Riley Reynolds. He tipped it, but then the ball went out of bounds. Great effort. I like the effort of both of these younger squads here, inexperienced squads here to start the season. MOC's actually in game number 2. They got a win against Sheldon the other day. Trying to drive it all the way there was Van Kalsbeek. Misses the layup. Spirit Lake with the rebound. And on the other end, the Indians connect. It's number 24, Justin Ham. Justin now has 7 points tonight. And it's 29-25, Spirit Lake. Dutch put a shot up on the other end. No good. Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound. Albers that time around got the open look but couldn't connect. Now Teesfeld. Bounce pass to Voss. Been a lot of Teesfeld and Voss and Reynolds here in this early part of the third quarter. Now Reynolds over to Teesfeld. Braden hands it off to Voss. Tyler puts it on the floor. Now here's Hassel for a deep three, and he will connect. Caden Hassel's first tray of the night. Spirit Lake 5 for 5 to start the third quarter, 32-25. And we have another timeout by Coach Lauren DeYoung, and there is something that he is not real pleased about out there right now. Wants to chat it over. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. More coming up on KUOO.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
(32-25). Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. Just about gets a steal. Actually, they're going to get a turnover. Reynolds knocks it off the MOC-Floyd Valley player, and that's turnover number 13 on the Dutch. And they've had 3 turnovers here early third quarter, and Spirit Lake has responded. Now the Indians will try to go down inside. Voss can't quite make the layup work that time around. Got a little too far underneath the basket. Good pass by Reynolds. On the other end, MOC with it from the free throw line. Albers shot no. Rebound. Let's see here. It's going to be a foul against Spirit Lake, it looks like. And they are going to get Tyler Voss for his third. So he'll need to be a little careful here, and Spirit Lake is going to take him out of the ball game and bring Will Graves, the 5'9 sophomore, in. Graves led Spirit Lake scorers with 6 in that first half. And Blum takes it off the inbounds play now. Aiden Klein over to Albers, back over to Klein. Open shot for a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And MOC 0 for 4 to start the third quarter. Spirit Lake back the other way. The Indians have scored 8. MOC has scored none here in this third quarter. Now here's Graves. Picks up the dribble. Reynolds at the wing. Shoots the 3. It goes down for Riley Reynolds. Riley has 5 points. And it is now a 10-point lead for Spirit Lake. They trailed by 4 at halftime. They now lead by 10. MOC on the other end finally gets on the board this half. It's Jesse Van Kalsbeek. Good pass by Albers. Or maybe it was Klein, excuse me. Now the Indians come back the other way, leading by 8. Teesfeld was left side. Now back to Hassel. And what are we going to have here? I think they're going to call a foul on MOC. Foul will go against Carter Albers. They'll get him with the shove. That'll be his second. Team foul number 2 for the Dutchman. Spirit Lake with 1 foul here in the second half, and Jackson Vandenbosch checks in, as does Austin Ullman for the Dutchman. Spirit Lake will face full court pressure here in Caden Hassel, or check that, they're on their own end, underneath their own basket. Here's Hassel, and what do we got here? We got a foul on MOC-Floyd Valley. They're going to say Luke Corver with the shove. 6'1 junior. That's team foul number 3. That's just the first foul on Corver. Ham gets the inbounds play out to Reynolds. Riley, spin move, and the layup. Oh, man! Very nicely done. It's a 10-point lead again. And on the other end, MOC will save it. Good hustle there by Klein. Now here's a shot up, and the basketball will get stuck between the rim and the backboard. And so it's a jump ball. It'll remain MOC-Floyd Valley basketball there. 37-27. Spirit Lake's lead is 10 after trailing by 4 at halftime. Outscoring the Dutch by 14 here in this third quarter. 3:42 to go yet in the third quarter. And here's Van Kalsbeek. Puts it on the floor. Now Vandenbosch to Ullman. Ullman, oh, nice little give and go there to Luke Corver. He'll lay it in. And the Dutch now 2 for 6 here in the second half, cutting the lead back to 8. Teesfeld. Bounce pass to Ham. Back out to Teesfeld. Gets a screen. Now over to Graves. He'll drive in. Back out to Ham. Skips it over to Reynolds. Now they'll reset things. Hassel to Graves. To the free throw line to Ham. Now back out to Hassel. Ham again. Pretty good defense by the Dutch. Ham drives in. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound, MOC-Floyd Valley. Dutch with it back the other way. Ullman wants to run. Goes to the wing. To Klein. Now we're going to have a foul. They're going to get Teesfeld on the arm. Second foul for Braden. That'll be the second team foul as well. Spirit Lake will bring Corbin Quantz and Tyler Voss back into the ball game. They'll give Caden Hassel and Braden Teesfeld a breather. MOC is going to bring Tyson Blum back in for Austin Ullman. 2:45 to go, third quarter, 37-29 Spirit Lake. MOC with the basketball underneath their own basket, and they'll go into Blum. And back out here to Klein. Shot in the paint goes for Aiden Klein. Nice designed inbound play there. Lead back down to 6. Indians go down inside to Voss. Voss in the paint, working with it. Kicks it out to Quantz in the corner. Ham. Now Voss again, over to Reynolds. Riley drives in. Out for a 3 attempt from Ham. Got it to go! Justin Ham makes it a 9-point game again. Aarons over to Klein. Klein drives in left side. Shot up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Spirit Lake. Indians will give Owen Meerbink some minutes here as he'll relieve Voss. Voss, remember, has the 3 fouls. But he's been a catalyst as far as that third quarter spark early on. Now up to 10 points, 6 of those coming here in the second half. MOC is going to take Vanden Bosch out and brings Corver back in. Corver into Blum. Down into the paint here. Van Kalsbeek, spin move, jump shot is good. Lead down to 7, 40-33 Indians. 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Reynolds with the basketball. Hands it off to Graves. Now Meerbink. Over to Quantz. Up top, Reynolds. They try to go down inside. Reynolds said, "That's on me," as it'll be turnover number 11 on Spirit Lake. But just their first turnover here of the second half. Meerbink wasn't quite ready for that pass. And the Dutch can cut into the 7-point lead here. This is Klein. Klein bounce pass down inside, and he's going to draw a shove. They're going to get Quantz with the shove underneath. That'll be the 4th on Corbin Quantz. Team foul number 3. So MOC-Floyd Valley to inbound underneath their own basket. Back into the game comes Braden Teesfeld for Quantz. So Corver will inbound here for the Dutchman. And he'll go into Blum at the elbow. Bounce pass down inside, but Spirit Lake had it snipped out. That was Teesfeld, causing turnover number 14. And here's Braden with the ball now. Into the paint. Dishes it out to Graves. Now they'll go into the corner. Ham down inside to Meerbink. Back to Ham. Hills travels. You could hear the feet squeak. Official says nope. And turnover number 12. Aarons will bring it up here for MOC. Hands it off to Van Kalsbeek. Minute 05 to go, third quarter. 40-33 Spirit Lake. Van Kalsbeek gets a screen. Shot up from the elbow. Won't go. Blum gets the rebound as he battles for it. Lays it in. Uses that 6'4 frame. And MOC-Floyd Valley has cut the lead to 5 with 48 seconds to go here, third quarter. Been a good third quarter. Dutch have hung around after giving up the 14 points right away. Now Reynolds from the wing, 35 seconds. Out to Meerbink. Over to Ham. Just into the free throw line. Back out to Graves. Into the corner. Teesfeld puts it on the floor. Now Meerbink. And back out to Reynolds. 20 seconds to go here. Spirit Lake will go for one more shot here, leading by 5. They trailed by 4 at halftime. Graves. Hands off to Meerbink. Now back over to Reynolds. 3 seconds. Riley's going to draw a foul. It'll be team foul number 4 on MOC-Floyd Valley. And I think he's going to get a blocking foul here on Aiden Klein. and that'll be the second on Klein. 3 seconds to go. Indians bring Hassel back into the ball game. And Tyler Voss is going to check in here as well for Meerbeek. So 3 seconds. Indians will have to work fast here. Hassel does find Voss. Voss got to do something with it, and Spirit Lake won't get the shot off here at the end of the third quarter. But the Indians have retaken the lead. 40-35 Spirit Lake. Fourth quarter coming up in a minute on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
We start the fourth quarter with Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley 40-35. Thanks for joining us. Jason Jacobs with you here on KUOO and the Explorer Kaboji Live video stream. Spirit Lake with the ball. Reynolds is going to draw a foul here. Riley Reynolds will. And the foul, I believe, is going to go on Aiden Klein. That's going to be his third team foul, number 5 for the Dutchman. And Voss will get the inbound, and now another foul. And it's going to be Klein picking up his 4th. And he's going to have to go to the bench. 6th team foul on MOC-Floyd Valley. Kind of the opposite situation as far as the fouls are concerned here in the second half. I believe the Dutch only had 2 or 3 in that first half. And Spirit Lake had, I believe, 12 as a team. It's been kind of the reverse situation here in the second half. 40-35 Spirit Lake. Indians trailed by 4 at halftime. They got the ball here. Hassel. Bounce pass down to Voss. Tyler puts it on the floor, loses the handle on it. They're going to draw a blocking foul. And it's going to go against MOC-Floyd Valley. Tyson Blum with the blocking foul. And so a 1-and-1 free throw coming up here for Tyler Voss, the 6'4 junior. Tyler has 10 points tonight, all coming from the floor. This is the first free throw attempt of the season for Spirit Lake, and it's too strong. And the Dutchmen get the rebounds. And back the other way. Aarons over to Albers. And we're going to have a foul here on Spirit Lake. They're going to say Justin Ham reached in. And that'll be the first foul on Ham, team foul number 4. Live on KUOO tonight and also the video stream at ExploreKaboji.com. 5-point lead for Spirit Lake, 40-35. MOC-Floyd Valley with the basketball. Blum up top to Van Kalsbeek. Puts it on the floor. Over to Korver, loses the handle on it. Spirit Lake comes away with it. Into the front court goes Teesfeld. Now to Hassel, back out to Teesfeld. Inside here to Voss. Voss doing some dirty work inside, but they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to say he has the offensive foul. Shove the elbow. And that's 4 on Tyler Voss and team foul number 5, so he'll have to head to the bench, and Owen Meerbeek checks back in. It's been a good matchup here so far. Van Kalsbeek with it here for MOC. Drives the left side of the lane. Spin move, shot is up, and no, and a rebound will go to Meerbeek. Got the position, and a foul there for Blum. So Meerbeek's going to shoot a free throw here in a moment. Owen Meerbeek, 6'3 sophomore, will go to the line. Second free throw attempt of the season for Spirit Lake. They had no free throws in the first half, not even in attempts. So Let's see if they can do some work here from the charity stripe. Meerbeek a little too strong. Rebound will go to MOC-Floyd Valley with 6:35 to go here in the ball game. The Dutchmen trail the Indians by 5. Van Kalsbeek into the corner to Blum. Back out to Van Kalsbeek. Puts it, or gets it over to Corver in the lane. Shot is up. No, but he's fouled. Free throws coming up. That gets the approval of Coach Lauren DeYoung. So free throws coming up here shortly. The foul goes against Justin Ham, his second, team foul number 6. So that's kind of evened out a little bit more. Here's Luke Corver, and he's now 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Let's thank some more of our great sponsors who make our broadcast possible, like Okoboji Realty, Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and United Community Bank. Another free throw is good for Jesse Van Kalsbeek, or check that, Luke Corver. And the lead is down to 3, 40-37. Teesfeld picks up the dribble, now finds Ham. Over to Meerbeek. Now we're going to have a foul here on MOC. They're going to say Corver was grabbing inside the lane as Ham was trying to run through, and that'll be the second foul on Corver, so the 9th team foul. So another free throw opportunity, and here's Justin Ham at the line now. Maybe he can get Spirit Lake on the board as far as the free throws are concerned. And he won't, and it will be MOC-Floyd Valley with the rebound. 1-and-1 free throw there, and it's 40-37 yet. Dutch on the other end. Corver into the lane, loses the handle on it, picks it back up, now finds Albers. His shot is up, no good. Rebound will go to Spirit Lake. Reynolds brings it up for the Indians. 5:48 to go. Teesfeld to Meerbeek. Now to Teesfeld again. Over to Ham. Ham got to put it on the floor, and does. Back over to Teesfeld. Teesfeld to Meerbeek. Now Hassel. Out to Ham. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now Meerbeek. And we're going to have a foul here again. Another foul in the lane on the arm. And that's a little problematic for MOC-Floyd Valley. Now the 3rd foul on Luke Corver, and that's the 10th team foul. So now it's 2 free throws for Owen Meerbeek, but the Indians got to take advantage here. Free throws were the difference in the first half. MOC led by 4 at halftime because they had a ton of free throws and Spirit Lake had none. Indians actually outshot them in the first half. And this one's going to finally fall in for Owen Meerbeek. It hit about every part of the rim, but it eventually fell through, and maybe that'll break the ice off that thing. Lead back to 4. Another free throw coming up for the 6'3 sophomore. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to the Dutch. 41-37, Spirit Lake. And the Dutch just about turned it over again. Now a timeout by Coach Lauren DeYoung. We'll take one with him. 5:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. 41-37, Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. We'll take a 30-second timeout. More coming up on KUOO and Explore Kaboji Live Video.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
41-37, Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley here in the fourth quarter of our non-conference boys basketball matchup. Indians got the win in the girls game earlier tonight. Over on KKOJ across the border, JCC with a big game, or a big win rather, in girls basketball, 77-23 over Redwood Valley. Reminder, we'll have Hawkeye basketball tomorrow here on KUOO. The Hawks open up Big Ten play, taking on a very good Purdue team on the road. Pregame 7, tip-off at 8, and then Iowa-Michigan Big Ten football championship game Saturday night here on KUOO. Pregame at 5, kickoff just after 7. MOC-Floyd Valley has the basketball out of the timeout, trailing by 4 here in this non-conference boys matchup. And it will be Van Kalsbeek out to Albers, now over to Ahrens. Coach DeYoung calling out the play. Picks up the dribble, has to toss it back over to Albers. Now Ahrens puts it back on the floor. Ahrens back over to Albers. Now Ahrens. Skip pass over to Van Kalsbeek. Knocked out of bounds by Riley Reynolds. Nicely done by Riley of anticipating that pass. And it will be Corver to inbound for the Dutchman. Finds Van Kalsbeek. Back out to Ahrens. Dribbles to the right wing. Not much there. Over to Albers. Left wing, Van Kalsbeek. Skipping it back around to Ahrens. To the elbow. Tipped away. Spirit Lake comes away with it. Reynolds has it. Riley into the front court. Hands it off to Teesfeld. Now Meerbeek. Back to Reynolds. Over to Teesfeld. Surveys the floor. Puts it on the floor now, and it'll be poked away. Last touch by MOC. Spirit Lake will maintain possession. And Ham will inbound here. 4:12 to play in the ball game. Spirit Lake leads 41-37. This young, inexperienced Indian squad trying to get their first win of the year on their first night of basketball this year. Reynolds, spin move, off the glass, good! Riley makes the lead 6 with 43-37 on the other end. Open three, Albers got it to go. Little miscommunication, and he got wide open there. And the lead back down to 3, 43-40. So MOC answers, 3:40 to play. Reynolds to Teesfeld, now Meerbeek. Back to Reynolds, up top to Teesfeld. Surveys the floor, finds Graves, and offensive foul on Spirit Lake this time around. I think they're going to have a little battle underneath there, and it'll go against Reynolds. And that'll be the third foul on Riley. 3:32 to go here in the ballgame, and Spirit Lake's going to bring Tyler Voss back into the ballgame. And who else did they bring back in? Caden Hassel. Looks like MOC-Floyd Valley's going to stick with their group. Oh, they did bring Blum back in. Now Albers. Spirit Lake slaps on a little press here with 3.5 to play. And the Dutch lose control of it. There's the turnover. So defense does its job there for Coach Paul Brown's team. And now let's see if the offense can add to this lead. Reynolds to Hassel. Now Voss out to Reynolds. Riley picks up the dribble inside to Voss. They're going to draw the foul. They're going to get Albers with a reach-in foul here. Got him on the arm. And that's going to be foul number, well, it's more than foul number 10. I think it's the 11th team foul on the Dutchman. And so 2 free throws here for Tyler Voss. He is 0 for 1 so far tonight. Indians could use anything and everything, really, as we're getting down to the end of this one. And that free throw will fall in for Tyler Voss. Our broadcast thanks to MHR Insurance, the Hut Bar and Grill, Consumers Lumber Company, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. Second free throw coming up for Tyler Voss. And this one is good. Nothing but net that time around. 45-40, Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley. 3:10 to go in this one. Here's the press. And MOC-Floyd Valley will almost break it. Now they get a turnover. It's Reynolds again. And on the other end, layup and one for Justin Ham. The foul goes on Luke Corver. That's his 4th. And an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play for Justin Ham here in a moment. Nicely done. MOC-Floyd Valley brings Aiden Klein back into the ball game. 3 minutes to play. Ham can make it an 8-point game here. Free throw on the way. No. But the ball's tipped around. Spirit Lake comes away with it, and the layup is good for Tyler Voss. And a timeout called. 49-40. Spirit Lake has given themselves a little breathing room with 2:55 to play here in this one. We'll take a 30-second break on KUOO.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Getting stretched out on the sidelines. Looked like he's okay for Spirit Lake. Might have gotten a little bit injured on that old-fashioned three-point opportunity that he had a moment ago. But Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley 49-40, 2:55 to go here in this non-conference boys matchup. The Dutchman will have the basketball, and Van Kalsbeek will bring it up here. Spirit Lake will hold off on the press now, and they'll just settle into a man-to-man defense. Here's Van Kalsbeek. Picks up the dribble. Now back out to Albers at the wing. Surveys the floor. Nice pass inside. Finds Aiden Klein cutting to the basket. And that cuts the lead back down to 7. 2:30 to play. Reynolds is content with just taking his time bringing it up the floor, and that's a good decision here when you got the lead. But MOC-Floyd Valley is going to come away with the steal. That time around, Carter Albers does some magic. And now he's going to get an open look at a three after it was almost stolen away. And Albers has suddenly made this one very interesting again. 49-45, all of a sudden that lead down to 4. 2:12 to play. Here's Reynolds. Brings it up the floor. 2 minutes to play. Reynolds gets away from the defender in the lane. Shot is blocked, but Spirit Lake will maintain possession. And actually, they're going to call a foul here on MOC-Floyd Valley. Foul is going to go against Albers. That's his 4th. So 2 free throws coming up here for Reynolds. And I think we may have had a technical foul. We did. And that's going to go on Aiden Klein, and he's going to foul out. Klein will foul out with 7 points tonight. I don't think he liked the call of the foul there. I think he thought it was a clean block, and Reynolds is going to shoot some free throws here. First time Riley's gone to the line here this season. 4-point lead for Spirit Lake, and first free throw is good. Thanks to IGL Teleconnect and Bank Midwest for making the broadcast possible. Another free throw coming up here. One more here for Reynolds. That's for the regular foul. And free throw on the way. Good. Now Spirit Lake will get somebody that can, they're going to put Caden Hassel in there to shoot the free throws here for the technical foul. So Hassel's first free throws of the night. Lead is up to 6 now. Minute 58 to go. Hassel makes the first. He should get another opportunity here. And does. He walked away. He's like, is that all I have to do? Well, first varsity game. There we go. Second one is good as well. Did his job. The lead is 8. 53-45, and now Spirit Lake will get the ball back here as well. With a minute 58 to go in the fourth quarter, MOC-Floyd Valley calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. 53-45. We are back in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake. From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
$53-45. Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. Late fourth quarter of this non-conference boys matchup. No Spirit Lake basketball tomorrow. We do have some games on the family of stations, though. We'll have Trinity Christian at Hartley Melvin Sanborn on Q102. I'll have the call of that one at 6. That's a girl-boy doubleheader. And a girl-boy doubleheader on Y100 with Emmetsburg at GTRA at 6. And here on KUOO, men's college basketball, Iowa at Purdue. Can the Hawks stay undefeated? A much bigger task at Purdue tomorrow night. Pregame at 7, tip-off at 8. And then on Saturday, of course, the Big Ten football championship. Iowa taking on Michigan from Indianapolis. Pregame at 5, kickoff just after 7. 53-45 Spirit Lake. They got the ball out of the timeout here. Just under 2 minutes to play in this one. 8-point lead. MOC-Floyd Valley, are they going to put Spirit Lake on the line? They may. Now a timeout. Good decision there by Braden Teasfeld. He lost his dribble. Couldn't get the ball to Riley Reynolds and said, hey, I want to take my timeout here. Spirit Lake had 3 timeouts yet, and they're going to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 53-45. Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley. Let's take another 30-second timeout. More high school basketball on the way on KUOO.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
It is 53-45. Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley. Under 2 minutes to go here in this boys contest. Spirit Lake trying to go to 1-0 on this young basketball season. MOC-Floyd Valley wants to go to 2-0. And kind of a back-and-forth ball game. We mentioned that we won't have Spirit Lake basketball tomorrow, but we will on Tuesday down at Spencer, and I believe that's also going to be on the live video stream as well. Spirit Lake Spencer girls and boys basketball Tuesday here on KUOO. Indians got an inbound here, and they will find a cutting number 20, Will Graves, and a foul called. Albers will foul out. That's his 5th foul. He'll foul out with 6 points tonight for the Dutchman. And so 2 free throws coming up here automatically for Will Graves. So the Indians are certainly happy with that, but still 1:45 to go in this one. And MOC, they've shown that they can score quick. Here's a free throw for Graves, and it's good. One more free throw coming up here for the 5'9" sophomore. Will Graves now with 8 points tonight. He makes both free throws. The lead is 10 with 1:45 to go. 55-45, and Graves will get a breather and some congratulations at the bench. Indians have their starting 5 on the floor. Here's Van Kalsbeek, drives around the defense and lays it in. Jesse Van Kalsbeek scoring quickly there for the Dutchman. Now they'll slap on the pressure. Spirit Lake will get it in here to Reynolds, and there's going to be a foul immediately by Jackson Vandenbosch. So Coach Lauren DeYoung has decided that he's going to try to extend this ball game if he can. With 1:32 to go, trailing by 8. And Reynolds will go to the free throw line. First free throw on the way for the 5'9" senior is good. Reynolds will try to stay perfect from the charity stripe here in a moment. Lead is 9, 1:32 to go. Couple dribbles, second free throw. There's the radio jinx, no good. Knew it as soon as I said it. 9-point lead, MOC-Floyd Valley. Van Kalsbeek on the other end. Bounce pass down into Brandt. Now back out to Van Kalsbeek. They'll go over to Vandenbosch. Down along the baseline. And the pass is stolen away by Spirit Lake. Braden Teasfeld up ahead to Hassel. And on the other end, layup won't go for Voss, but he gets his own putback and lays her in. Nicely done for Tyler Voss. Tyler has 16 points on the other end. MOC misses the shot, and a foul on the rebounds. 59 seconds to go. That foul will go against number 13, Jackson Vandenbosch, his second. 2 free throws for Tyler Voss, who's 2 for 3 at the line tonight. The lead 11 at the moment. And make it 12. Post-game show on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Another free throw coming up here shortly for the 6'4" junior Tyler Voss. Had a great night tonight. And he makes the second free throw. 60-47. The Indians get some breathing room with less than a minute to go in this one. Van Kalsbeek, no need to foul or anything, goes into the lane. Well, he does get fouled and makes the shot. Nice move by Jesse Van Kalsbeek, a 6-foot sophomore for the Dutchman. And the foul for Spirit Lake goes on Caden Hassel, his first. So Van Kalsbeek can cut the lead to 10 here with 52 seconds to go. And does. Into the game comes Simeon Bunt for the Dutchman. I'm sure he's in here for one reason and one reason only. That's foul. Indians get the ball into Hassel. Hassel is mauled immediately. And it looks like they're going to probably get Van Kalsbeek for the foul that time. That's just his first. So it's a 10-point lead, 49 seconds to go. And Caden Hassel, 5'10 junior, goes to the line. Caden is 2 for 2 tonight at the free throw line. Spirit Lake did not shoot a free throw in the first half. And after some cold shooting early on, it's been better here in the fourth quarter. That one not good for Hassel. MOC will bring Corver back into the game. Another free throw for Hassel coming up here. This one on the way, also no good. MOC gets the rebound. 45 seconds to go. They'll race across the floor, down by 10. Van Kalsbeek shot up good. That's a 2. Spirit Lake can allow the 2s. 35 seconds. They got to find somebody wide open, and now we're going to have 5. Are we going to have a timeout? No. They're going to award the timeout to Coach Paul Brown. And the official was right next to him, and he awards him the timeout in an 8-point ball game. We're going to take a timeout as well. 34 seconds to go in this one. 60-52. Spirit Lake leads MOC-Floyd Valley. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
We welcome you back to Spirit Lake High School, where it's 60-52. Spirit Lake leading MOC-Floyd Valley. Late in the fourth quarter of this one. Jason Jacobs with you here on Campus Radio and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com. I want to say thanks to Matthew Grisham, our video engineer tonight, and also Michael Petska, our audio engineer back at KUOO. 34 seconds to go in this one. Indians trying to get a win here on their first night of varsity action this season on the boys' side of things. Girls won earlier tonight as well. Indians will look to get an inbound here. And they'll bounce pass it in here, and getting fouled immediately is Will Graves. 32 seconds to go in the ballgame, so Will Graves will shoot 2 free throws here. Foul goes on Austin Ullman, his first. And that's got to be about the 14th or 15th team foul this half for the Dutchman. Graves shoots a free throw. It's good. Another free throw coming up here momentarily. Spirit Lake will send all of its players back to play defense. MOC has Austin Ullman back. Everybody else is underneath the free throw, or next to the free throw line, and that's going to be another free throw that goes down for Will Graves. The lead, well, now a 3 attempt goes down for MOC-Floyd Valley. Van Kalsbeek gets that one to go uncontested. 62-55. Lead is 7, 19.6 seconds to go. Spirit Lake draws another foul. This time to the line goes Caden Hassel. 19.6 seconds in this one. It's the third foul there on Jackson Vandenbosch. So Hassel's free throw is on the way. Ooh, rolls around the rim, no good. Could use it 1 here at least in a 7-point game. You make it an 8-point game, you really feel good. 19.6 seconds to go. He makes the second one. So 19.6 seconds to go. 63-55 Spirit Lake. MOC-Floyd Valley picks it up. They'll get a 3 attempt off here. It's no good. Rebound will go to the Indians, and fouled immediately, Tyler Voss. So Voss will shoot some free throws with 11.8 seconds to go in this one. Indians are going to bring Justin Ham back into the ball game here in a moment. Justin with a good night tonight. 15 points. Free throw here for Voss. Good. Tyler having a really good night for Spirit Lake. 19 points. Another free throw coming up for the 6'4 junior. And that one no good. And MOC-Floyd Valley picks it up with 10 seconds to go, trailing 64-55. Here's a 3 attempt. That one will go for Jesse Van Kalsbeek. But Spirit Lake's just going to let the clock run out. And they'll come away the winners this evening. Final score, Spirit Lake 64, MOC-Floyd Valley 58. The Indians start the season 1-0. MOC-Floyd Valley falls to 1-1. We've reached our post-game show, brought to you by Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We will take a 3-minute break. We do hope to chat with Spirit Lake head basketball coach Paul Brown, maybe a player or two as well. That's all coming up on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
It's a final here at Spirit Lake High School. Spirit Lake defeats MOC-Floyd Valley in our boys game 64-58 as the Indians start the season 1-0. Thanks for joining us for our post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. I'm Jason Jacobs. Good game here tonight for this young, inexperienced Indian squad. Good back-and-forth game, really, here. Spirit Lake led 16-11 after one quarter, would trail 25-21 because they committed a lot of fouls. MOC shot a lot of free throws, especially in that second quarter. Dutchmen take the 4-point lead. At halftime, Spirit Lake outscores MOC 14-0 to start the third quarter. They lead 40-35 after three and pull away 64-58 in the fourth quarter. 19 points for Tyler Voss tonight, 12 for Riley Reynolds, who we're going to talk to in a moment, 12 for Justin Ham, 10 for Will Graves tonight. Let's see, 2 for Braden Teesfeld, 8 for Caden Hassel this evening, and a free throw for Owen Meerbake. Come on over here, Riley. We'll get you set up here as far as the headset is concerned. Spirit Lake again gets the win tonight here, 64-58, and Riley Reynolds joins us. Congratulations on a nice win here tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this coming into here. You know, you got basically a brand new squad here this year, but you guys had a great effort out here tonight. Just give me your first thoughts here, Riley.
We did extremely well. There's a lot of people doubting us coming in the season, especially with losing however many seniors we did. And we did really well, had a lot of energy, effort, it was fun, great time.
Yeah, it looked like you guys were really having a good time out there, which was fun to see. And what was kind of the game plan coming into this one? Because I'm sure you know a little bit about MOC. You guys have played them in recent years.
Really just energy and effort on the defensive end especially.
And that showed tonight as well. What was kind of the key to getting some of those steals and getting some of those turnovers on them?
Just energy and effort, just being there, ball pressure.
Talk about the second half. You're down by 4 points at halftime. What does Coach say to you guys at halftime?
Just keep doing what we're doing, play harder. We started off slow in the second quarter, and we had to make a few adjustments, but
all in all, a really nice game here tonight. And just talk a little bit about practices with this new group. You know, sometimes it kind of takes a little while for a group to get together, but, you know, how are things going as far as that end of stuff?
Well, the juniors and sophomores have always been playing together for a while, so they really just added one new person. That was me. So
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
That's a really good way of putting it. And they've had some success as well, obviously.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on a nice win here tonight. And you got to go over to Unity Christian tomorrow night, and I'm sure you got another good matchup with Unity Christian tomorrow night too.
Yep.
Well, anybody you want to say hi to before I let you go here tonight?
Say hi to my family. I'm sure they're listening.
Outstanding. Great effort here tonight as well, Riley, with the 12 points, and congrats on a nice win here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Riley Reynolds joining us here on the post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We'll bring in head coach Paul Brown now. And, Coach, really nice effort tonight from a young group out there, an inexperienced group, but there were a lot of moments where you wouldn't have known that tonight.
Right, absolutely. Riley kind of hit on in that second quarter. You kind of did see it, but they did a great job of getting themselves out of it. You know, we talked before the game. There's going to be highs and lows, especially with one guy with varsity experience at all, and I was just unbelievably impressed with these guys on how they handled the pressure, handled end-game scenarios. You know, like you said, you never would have guessed that none of these guys have been in an end-game scenario like that before.
Well, in the second quarter, the biggest thing was stuff wasn't falling for you at one point there in the second quarter, and MOC did get to the free throw line, which benefited them. But sometimes, teams can kind of go away when those things happen. That didn't happen tonight.
No, and that comes back to our inexperience. You think possibly have a chance of falling apart when that happens, and they did a great job of not letting that happen. We took a couple early shots, and the kids kind of figured out themselves. They knew that they were a little too early, one or two passes, shots went up, knew we were a little handsy on defense, and they credit to these guys. They made the correct adjustments.
You had mentioned to Tim yesterday or the day before that you thought you had a little bit of a quicker team. That showed tonight as well defensively.
Yeah, definitely. We've really tried to add the pressure. We got a couple new coaches this year. One of them, that's kind of his expertise. At least he thinks. No, but it showed today. But, no, it was a great job. It was a lot of fun. Like you said, it's just a different makeup, and we knew that this team, they need to have a little bit more pressure. We need to force them into some mistakes.
Let's talk a little bit about Tyler Voss's 19-point performance tonight. That kid really came alive, especially in the third quarter, I thought.
Absolutely. And that's with foul trouble the entire game. So he probably played – probably 18 minutes, 16 minutes. He's about half a game at 20 points. And, credit a lot of credit to his teammates as well, getting him the ball in correct situations. But absolutely, he played awesome, did a great job, and figured it out in the second half of not coming down, trying to swat everything. But no, he made some really great plays, especially in that third quarter, like you said.
And at the end of the day, okay, now you got one under your belt. Everybody can breathe a little bit easier, right?
Absolutely. I was pretty nervous coming to this one. I didn't know how it was going to look. We didn't have a scrimmage, so we weren't exactly sure. But like we said before the game this season as well, it's going to be some up and downs. Tonight it was pretty good for the most part. There might be some times where it's not as good, but we need to make sure that we're peaking at the right time, which is at the end of the season.
Let's talk about tomorrow night. You'll go to Unity Christian. Very, very athletic group of kids over there, and I'm sure you'll get a good effort from them.
Yeah, absolutely. Those Orange City schools, they're pretty basketball rich over there. So, we expect a really hard-fought battle. They play a little bit more similar to how our team this year plays. A lot of ball pressure, a lot of up-in-your-face defense. We got hopefully some things to counter that, but it's going to be another really, really tough battle, especially coming off a back-to-back like this.
And then you get to start conference play down at Spencer on Tuesday night as well. So.
Yeah, get to deal with Carter Pensenhauser again. I'm sick of seeing that kid, but no, he's a great player. We're going to have to try to throw the kitchen sink at him to get him to slow down.
Well, congrats on a nice win here tonight, Coach, and best of luck tomorrow night over at Unity,
thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming up. Spirit Lake head basketball coach Paul Brown joining us here on the post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall. Thanks again, Coach. And they are, of course, at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, Doctors Norland and Dr. Cornwall. The final score in this one, again, Spirit Lake 64, MOC-Floyd Valley 58. The girls' game, Spirit Lake 55, MOC-Floyd Valley 43. That is going to do it for our broadcast here this evening from Spirit Lake High School. Thanks to Matthew on the video streaming, and thanks to Michael back in the studios. Most importantly, thanks to you for listening in at home. I'm Jason Jacobs, and this has been High School Basketball on KUOO.